Hello, everybody. What happened?
Hi, and I'm not here.
Oh, I know what happened. Our son hit it when he brought over the coffee.
Oh,
That's why.
well, I thought you just cut me out.
I had it in the.
He had enough.
No, never.
We should change the title. No. He had enough. That's it. Yes, we're still in the same vibe as we ended up yesterday.
Yeah.
And if you haven't joined us yesterday, I really would suggest to go and join yesterday. At least the last half an hour will make you die from laughing, in a good sense. But, hello.
There we go.
It is Tech Talk Tuesday today, and you know what? It's
we're off to a good start.
Yeah, we're off to a good start.
We're showing all of our credentials here and flying colors.
You know what? The summer's coming up, and finally, although it's very windy, it's a little bit of sunny weather here. Formula One is coming up to Montreal this weekend. Right. That's a little bit exciting as well. And today's Tech Talk Tuesday, so we're going to try and be a little bit more professional than we were yesterday. But, we're nearing our season 2 end and vacation time, so we're a little bit in those vibes, I think.
That's right. And I see Megan Frost is in here. Great to see you. We just met in Travels with Bruce a while ago. And it's funny you should drop in, Megan, because you're actually going to be one of my topics coming up. That's right, guys. And things are really going good. Really, 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 really good. There we go. Let's see if we got that fixed. Okay. I'm going to be talking about Megan's Frost, who subscribed to me a while ago, and something I found out about the patterns and reinforce what YouTube's been saying about subscribers and that. So it's awfully nice to have you in here. Great to see you all, everybody, each and every one of you. If it's your first time here, welcome. We are a husband and wife team from Montreal, Canada. We do video and photography. And that's right, there's a lot more ands. We live stream here 6 times a week. And we're getting rated by Life with Ankylosing Spondylitis and crew.
Hello, and thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. Do appreciate it. Herman the Great, thank you so very much. And let's see, guys, who else I'm missing here. Edward Lee, saying hi. Sorry. I'm missing some of the raid, but I appreciate it very much, Linda. Oh my God, I got too much stuff in my head. I'm going to just sit back.
Wire, hello, how are you doing? Montreal, that's right. We are in Montreal, and yes, Formula One is coming up on the weekend. Voodoo Ninja, hello, welcome here. I'm just trying to fill in while you're getting your thoughts together.
Yes?
Yeah? Okay, Judy's live. Hello, Ralph Strucking is here. 3,400 miles since Thursday. Wow, that's a good run.
You've been busy, my friend.
Look who is here. Look who is here.
Ashley Beauty, a fantastic channel we had a great chat with last night. Ashley is the unofficial and soon to be maybe official sponsor of The Horn. That's right. We had a great night last night. We had a great chat. We covered lots of ground and we realized just that she has a deep, deep love for the horn we blow during our game show shout out night. So great to have you in here. Oh, I hope those comments are all still there.
Well, I don't know. But you know what? We can always change that.
Oh, Bruni Kitty.
I have an important question. So I'm able to mobile live stream, but I can't because my videos had some audio claims on some videos. They are now removed. Why won't change? Yeah. Well, okay. Thank you so much for the question. We're gonna definitely get to that. It's a little bit more specific, but we will definitely get to that during our Tuesday TikTok.
For sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You can always ask your questions. You can start putting them in, and I'm gonna try and copy them here. If you have any questions about YouTube, social media, anything like that, your questions asked and answered by us and people in the chat, the biggest think tank of YouTube, we think. We hope so, and for it to be so, let's share and hit that like button. Let's do that, guys. I would really appreciate when you do.
We're off to such a rocky start, and we laugh at it, guys.
When are we not?
We couldn't be more transparent. Well, tonight got a few more rocks in the tire, but that's okay. The thing is, guys, it's our favorite night of the week where we just sit down with you guys, hang out with you guys, take questions, figure stuff out together, really get to know you better. In that, it's a great chance to just do more one-on-one. If you don't have wrenches, just bear with us. We will get to you guys very soon. And also remember, guys, the reason why everybody has wrenches in, it's no status thing, guys. It means we're all equals. We're all YouTubers, whether you have 2 subscribers, 20,000, anywhere in between or more. We're all in together. So no questions too small. Don't be shy. Everybody, there's an open forum where everybody can discuss what's on their mind about this platform. We're learning from you guys all the time as well. It's what I like to think of like a union hall meeting.
Yeah.
You all have wrenches, so I like to think we're down in the trenches together. And this is the night to hash it all out, to figure out what we're doing right, what we can improve on, what we got to change, so on and so forth. So hit the like button, guys. Tweet it out. Tell friends if you're new here. Please hit the subscribe. We got also 2 guys. Like I say, I'm glad that we have Megan in here because I'm going to use her channel as an example of what just kind of validated more what YouTube is saying about subscribers and getting purged and all that stuff, because I seen it happen right before my eyes. A very good example of it just a little while ago. So great to see everybody in here. And once again, guys, you have a question for us, just highlight our names so Xenia can copy it down and we'll get into it in just a few minutes. We have Dad Random in the house, and Carter Eats, how are you? And Canada's World. My boy Snoopy Eats 408 is in here. I love this guy so much. I love him so much. And Ashley Beauty, are you subbed to Pusa Studios? Do it like now. I love when you write it like that. I think that's so awesome. But do we all but we not all equal, as I'm Aussie and will never win the wheel because of lean. Hey, we put it up to 40 last night.
Yeah.
Devil's Donuts. It was up to 40 places on the wheel last night.
Oh, that was some interesting. And at the very last run, we actually hit number 40. So you can see us counting right there. If you missed it, yesterday there was 2 more chances twice as much chances to win. There was 40 slots.
That's right.
And 4 bonus rounds, 4 bonus speed rounds on the wheel. So you guys asked, we answered by trying it out and running an experiment, seeing if that's something we can do on our season 3. Season 3. So guys, go check it out. Leave your comments in the comment section. Did you like it? You didn't like it? Maybe we should go back forever to the number 16 that we have there. Maybe we have other suggestions. Leave the comment in the comment section of yesterday's video. We do appreciate your feedback and always try to do our best to at least try and see how it works with you guys. Streetwise and Village Life, hello and welcome here. Welcome here, all of you who are new. Please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when we are on next.
That's right, guys. We got 66 in the house. Let's try and go for 100, guys. We've done that many. Last night we almost hit 200, 197. The night before, 217. The wheel night, we know that. We're not... We know TikTok, but you know what? We still think this is the more important night. This is the one where we really, really get to work onto it. So let's get them folks in here, guys. Let's get the word out. Did I leave work early just to get to Pusa Studios Tech Talk Tuesday on time? I'll never tell. Oh my God, you are so awesome. You're so awesome. World Stalker's asking if you've seen these questions.
Well, he said that he's in Thailand and he won. So just an answer as well. If there's something more than that, please just bombard me with a question till I notice you and let you know that I noticed it, because otherwise it just slips, and I do apologize if it does. But yeah, we have had people from Australia. We have had New Zealand. Yep. Exactly. So from all over the world, I know it seems forever, but There have been lots of people that have been complaining about not winning and then winning and winning and winning and winning again. So just be patient.
Devil's Donuts, yes, you have a blue wrench, and yes, it says slow-mo is on. Slow-mo only applies to non-blue wrench holders, so that's why it is on, but it does not apply to you.
Yeah, I also see lots of back-coming channels from yesterday and the day before, which I love seeing that. We both love seeing that, guys. Thank you so much for coming back and give us some other chances, especially after yesterday. Yes, and thank you so much, War Stacker. I did get your question. We will get to the question right after we run our usual, cleanup and all of that housekeeping, as we always do, with a roll call, with the hashtag Blue Ridge Group Selfies. Don't forget about those and all of that. And that will definitely get to your questions, but you can start putting them in the chat, and we're going to try to answer them as in the order as they're coming in, because I am pasting them in here in my document here.
Holy God, you're on fire tonight. Wow.
Well, I'm just chatterbox as always.
Wow. Holy moly, you go for it. You're doing great.
You go, girl. Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yeah. Krabby Bros is here as well, and Lincoln Central Coins.
That's right. There you go, guys. There's the link for your selfies.
I want to address something right away. Okay. Grab beer pours. I know you have your live streams that you hide. That's the reason. I can 99% tell you that that's the reason why you're not monetized, is the live streams that you have unlisted. Delete them. You don't need them anyway, since you're not putting them public. Yep. And you're going to see the difference a couple of times. Panic DVDs actually came up with that, suggested that to hiking trails, happy hiking trails.
Happy trails.
Yes, that's right. And they got their monetization 3 days after.
There's a couple of channels that went through the same thing, and as soon as they were deleted, I deleted them all months ago. So you have nothing hidden.
Well, just make sure that you have nothing
is on
hidden.
Private.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Well, then we'll have to talk in private and see what is going on there, because it's definitely something that is triggering that. Coffee music. Thank you so much.
You guys are too good to us. Holy God.
Coffee music, bringing coffee. You know why I'm talking so much? Because I love how I sound. I don't know what's wrong today or good today with the microphone, but I love how I sound. So I'm so egoistical, self-centered, that I love this. Now he's going to change it just so I stop talking.
There. Keep talking.
So I just loved the sound. I don't know why you had to change anything. I just loved it.
Well, you don't like it now?
Well, I don't know. It sounds now more pitchy.
There, try it.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you even changed anything.
Yes, I did. I did bring it down a tiny, tiny bit, a whole 2%. But you know what? If it makes you happy, that I'm happy.
Okay, guys.
We love love how you sound too, Miss Pusa Studios.
Thank you so much. Drew's Food Reviews and Creator Spotlight shows here as well. That is awesome, guys.
Lincoln is such a team player. It's so good to see you, my friend. I love having you in the chat. It's so good to see you. So great to see each and every one of you guys, by the way. I hope you know that. It's a pleasure to have you all in here, guys. We got 81. We're just 19 away from cracking 100. Let's do it, guys. Let's get the word out there. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. Let's do it, guys. You guys can do it. Let's move mountains. Let's get more in here. The more people, the better the discussion. The better questions are asked, the more people to help each us out as well. Because we get asked questions that we know nothing about, guys. Editing video on phone and stuff like that. We don't do it. There's people in here doing it all the time. They're the ones who can really give the great advice onto it. And that's what I love, guys. We're all in it together. And that's what Tech Talk Tuesday really, really does celebrate. So, Michelle's Coloring and More. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. How are you doing tonight? It's a pleasure to have you by.
The Nax, hello and welcome here. Just Amis, yes, hello.
Yes.
And Linda's House of Chill,
yes.
Thanks for Ralph's pie in the face.
Yes, that was awesome. And I wrote onto it. Typical trucker had to go first because she was surprised he did it twice. The first one wasn't good enough. He was just doing it to get a couple more bites. That's why. But hats off to him.
So he did it a couple times instead of one?
He did it twice. Him and his truck.
Okay.
I just watched it just before we went on. Yeah, so there you go.
The Jedi Balloon Master made it as well. Hello.
Hey.
Hello. How are you doing today?
So many great channels in here, guys. Great to have you all under. Guys, remember, tonight is Talking YouTube, but it is still okay to meet each other. That is fine. Just keep it above the belt. As always, no asking for subscribers, no announcing goals, guys, unless you're 30 away from 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Why do we do it that way? I know everybody has goals. The Crazy Worm Lady, how are you? Great to see you. Nanya, how are you? Because guys, it gets too cluttered. It gets too crazy in here, and there's always ones that take it too far, and it's, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm 4 away from 226, or oh my God, I'm 16 away from 821. So that's why we do it, guys, to keep it flowing. Everybody has goals. Instead, spend your time talking to each other, enjoying each other's channels, saying nice things to each other. And yes, no, I belled you. No, I got you. No, I rubber booted you. The only thing that passes in here is a sentence or two, guys. Just so easy. It takes nothing. Sky Pilot, great to see you. You have some amazing drone footage. Can't wait to see more of what you do. I just subscribed. There you go. There you go. That's as simple as that. Please just keep it to that and none of the other ones. No workarounds. You know what I'm saying? Talk to each other. We're human beings. Connect genuinely. Yes, that's right. I like that.
I like Finders Weavers History Seeker said, we all have amazing individual skills that we can share with each other. However, my skills are genetic. You can't learn beautiful. I love that.
I love it.
Yeah, the day has been great so far. It's been sunny and very windy in Montreal, but we'll take sun anytime. Liz Corner TV, hello, how are you doing? CW Gaming, yes. Ghana, hello. Also copied your question as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Keep putting your questions in. Yes. We're gonna get to them. Not so far. John Latham is joking there. I hope you're joking. I don't want to go to your channel and realize it's actually true. Yeah. Tracy Gaffney, hello. How are you doing? Me, hello.
I got to remove it anyways, just because somebody will see it and then say we left it up for the next one. So I appreciate it, and people do, Joe, but let's not even joke about it, guys. Let's just not do it unless there's 30 away or 20, whatever.
We don't get the jokes.
Yeah, Ray Kid, how are you? Great to see you. No, there's always a couple that will use that as leverage to do it. It really has gotten that, guys.
Life of MC, hello and welcome here. Family Fish Killer, hello.
Megan Frost said you forgot cold in Montreal. Yeah, 11 degrees today. It is not a bright, sunny summer day.
Last night. I was freezing. Freezing.
I want to shout out my buddy Ray Kit because he passed by the other night, and I know it was late for him. I didn't get to say it properly, guys. Ray Kit has been so good to us. His channel is growing like my mother used to say, like a bad weed. It's growing so fast. And why? Because he's got fantastic content. He's always been super good to us. Holy God. He's almost about to hit 18,000.
Yeah.
He's 17,934. We had you on a couple of months ago, and I think you were, 11,000 or 13,000 when we interviewed you?
Yeah, I think something like that. Alice TV, hello and welcome here as well. The cuteness overload is here. I
figured Ray Kit would get a kick out of that expression. We got 90 in the chat, guys. Let's get over 100. Let's hit the like button. Let's tweet it out, guys. All that good stuff. Let's see where it gets. Yes, guys. We got purged today. That's right. And a bunch got purged last night. And I'm going to actually jump into that right after we do the first opening stuff. I have Megan's Frost here, who I'm using her channel as story time, I guess you'd call it, for getting purged on YouTube. And what I found out, and looks like YouTube is telling you the truth. So you're not going to want to miss this, guys. So I think it's time to say hi to everybody. Let me get on my arena size welcome. Let me get out to you guys here. Let me get a look at these names. Let me take names here. Time to say some hellos. And once again, guys, this is a good time to hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. We are pushing towards 8,000. We had 42 subscribers last February, and thanks to all you amazing people, we are getting further and further ahead, and it's all up to you. So numbers aren't everything, but they do matter, because each one of you is one of those numbers, and thank you for doing that for us. Alrighty, guys, time to say a great big arena size welcome to Michelle's Coloring and More. We got Yo-Yo Biggs in the house. Wire is here. Tracy Gaffney. We got Twosome Discoveries. The Real Kimi Kaur. The Knox. The Jedi Balloon Master. The Creator Spotlight Show is in the house, as well as the Crazy Worm Lady. We got the Artist Devil. We got that Chrome's Chick. How are you? She's so funny. I even laugh every time I hear it say her name because I think of her laughing. Terra Firma's in the house. We got Tasha Renoir. We got Streetwise and Village Life. We got Stephanie Ferrante. There's my buddy Snoopy Eats 408. Sky Pilot, great to have you in here, by the way. It's been a little bit. Hope all is well. We got Rob Wide in the house. We got Riley Finchfield Food Reviews, who I couldn't sleep last night, so I was just hanging in and lurking on your live stream. Always great to watch, my friend. We have Reynold Legada Official, and there is Ray Kick, guys. He is getting close to 18,000. We got Ralph's Trucking, who had a nice little video about him getting a pie in the face to celebrate Linda's House of Chill 5K. And thank you so much for the shout out, by the way, for that. We have Queen City Picker in the house, folks, as well as PSI FRX here. We have Playworthy. Oh my God, Ouigo. I hope, because I think it's kind of like Ouija, Ojiugo. Days, I'm so sorry, but it's so great to have you here. I just wanted to say that. OG, Scotty Blinks too, Stoner Review, how are you? We got OFW, Brunel Life. We have Nanya in the house. We have Nikki, D Official. And we got Nay and Trey. We got Murad's Haunted Adventures. We got Megan Frost, who I'll be talking in a few minutes. Great to see you here, fellow Montrealer. We got Maureen McD in the house, folks, as well as Linda's House of Chill, who hit 5,000 on here last night. Awesome to see you. The reason why Ralph ended up with a pie in his face. We have Lynn's Corner TV. We got Little Llama Laura sitting in the house, as well as Life with Ankylosing Spondylitis. Oh, I was doing so good the last couple of times.
I'm just not going to even try.
I just want to say hello and thank you so very much for the raid. It was hugely appreciated. We got Life of MC in the house, folks, as well as Kids Connection. We got Kelsey Bernard Music here. Just a Me in the house and Juday's Life. We have John Latham in the house. Joey Brooklyn is here, as well as Joanne Plans, another past guest of ours. We have Jessica Pops and Toys. We got Jeremiah Silva. We have Jay Parker Silver Stacker. We got Heather and Manny Show. We got Gone in the house, folks. We got Finders, Beepers, History Seekers, who's going to be joining us tomorrow night. I thought I did something you were telling me not. We got who's going to be joining us tomorrow night, guys, to talk about their struggles with the big copyright issue they're dealing with now and the strike they got and how they first beat Warner Brothers. This is going to be really big, guys. You're not going to want to miss this.
The big giant.
That's right.
Monster.
We got Family Fish Killer. We got Ellie's TV. We got Edward Lee, California, USA. We got Drew's Food Reviews. We got Dole Whip Dad, who did not leave work early to come and hang out here. And we got 99 in the house, guys. Keep it going. Hit the like button. Tweet it out. We're almost at 100, guys. Keep it up. You're doing fantastic. DM a couple of friends. Tell them to drop by. We got Devil's Donuts Urban Explorations. We got Dark One in the house. We got Dad Random and CW Gaming. We got Coffee Music. We got Christy Moffat in the house. Canna's World. We got Briuni Kitty. Oh, by the way, Briuni Kitty and Coffee Music, thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are too kind. We got Big Rob, a.k.a. Godfather Scratcher, in the house, folks. Love his name. And Barrel Boy Woods is here. Great to see you. And Bargain Bites is in the house. And Baking with Nadia is in the house. And Bait the Hook is in the house. And Ashley Beauty, who, by the way, guys, if you've not checked out her channel, you have to go over there and leave a message. Let her know that you love the horn on Pusa Studios, because she is a huge fan of it. And we got Alex the Blue Man Reviewer and Gamer. We got Alaska Hey No Nice 24. We got Aces. Oh, thank you, by the way, Alaska, for the shout out video. We added it to the playlist. We got Aces on the Go. We got Abby chilling all day in the house. Great to see you. Great to see you. If there's anybody we missed, please say hi and highlight our name so we can give you an arena-sized shout-out as well.
Seeds Way, hello and welcome here. Sky Pilot, Jasmine's Entertaining, hello, how are you doing? Jessica's Pops and Toys, Tracy, she's so crazy, is here as well. Blaze Radio, Time to Learn and Grow, yes, that's right. Tasha Reed News Now, East Carolina. Hello and welcome to our channel here. Good to see new channels joining us as well. Barry's GRC, SOS Forever is here as well. Big Red's Eating Show. Hello, how are you doing? Making fun with Nadia. Guys, say hi in the chat if we missed you. Say hello and hello to each and every one of you who's just listening to us or watching us. Say hi in the chat if you can, and if you can't, that's okay too. Enjoy your Tuesday night or Wednesday morning with us.
Scratchaholic777, how you doing? Rick Halliber is in the house, folks. Great to see you. I'm here mostly listening. My kids are still up at this time. Kids Connection's not a problem. We understand completely. It's a pleasure to have you here. Hope it brings a little bit of balance in with kids, because we all know what that can be like. We're living proof of it. Life with Melissa's in the house. How you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. Who else, guys? Is anybody else we met? Tucson Discoveries is in the house. We got all kinds of people. Remember, guys, highlight our name if we didn't say it yet. We do not want to miss any of you guys because you're so awesome. I also want to put it out, guys. Don't forget about your selfies. It's a great place to be seen, a great place to gain. Xenia's gone into eagle mode. I don't know if she's about to catch a fish or
Rich
something.
Hillman is lurking.
Who's lurking?
Rich Hillman and Israel is lurking. Lurking.
Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Chris Hope, how you doing? You came just in the amount of time. Right time, my friend. Great to see you. I sent my selfie. Where is yours? Little Llama Laura's asking. San, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Guys, it's a great place to be seen, to show off your channel. There you can self-promote. You got merch or anything like that. Take a second, put it on, let everybody see what you got going on. So many great channels in here, guys, and it's always good to expand your horizons, get seen in more places. Jeff's reviews for you. How you doing, my friend? Awesome to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic.
Hello, everybody.
Unreal.
There's something in the water.
I just want to state it once again, guys. Feel free to mingle. That's okay. The main thing tonight, though, is talking about YouTube and questions and that and learning together. Joy Rains, how you doing? Great to see you. Just keep it above the belt. In short, nothing passes except for only time you can mention goals if you're about 20, 30 away from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Other than that, we're happy wherever you are and just keep going at it. When that time comes, we'll gladly bring you up. On the other side too, please know I got you, no rubber booted you, I checkmarked you, I danced in your river, whatever kind of name you can come up with, just put out a sentence. Cerebral Killer, how are you? Good to see you, good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Random question. What sounds good to make for dinner? Ooh.
Well, I made chicken, roasted barbecue chicken in the oven with green beans and then homemade chicken soup.
That's right. And it smells awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And as soon as we're done the stream, that will be in hand.
I
was trying not to think about it.
We haven't eaten yet.
Barry's GRC, how you doing tonight? Great to see you. Great to see you. Cerebral Killer, we are so happy to see you guys. We're so happy to see you as well. Never forget that.
Blur Sun said hello and quit pie, which is interesting considering all the pie nonsense that was going on today. Hello and welcome here.
The Crohn's chick, I wouldn't change her name myself. I wouldn't put the health in there. I don't know. I think it's more catchier the way it is myself, but that's my thoughts.
My goals today were to get to Tech Talk Tuesday, so don't whip that.
All right, he makes a good point. Guys, I'm just going to give everybody another minute or two for your selfies. There's lots of room. We love having them. It's been crazy lately. We're getting so many of them. I love that. The next, we love you guys. Well, thank you so very much, and I hope you're doing fantastic. That's so kind of you. I bet that food is going to be awesome, the Artist Devil. I'm hoping. I'm sure it is. Love the selfies. Exactly. That's, guys, it is a great place to be seen. It promotes your channel, also promotes your Twitter channel. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And remember, guys, with the hashtag Blue Wrench Group, it's not a Costco membership. It doesn't mean you sign the dotted line and you got to do all kinds of stuff to be a part of all this. It just means we're all YouTubers having a bit of fun for a minute. That's as far as it goes. We're actually the ones telling you guys not to use other hashtags in your videos, so you don't have to put the hashtag Blue Wrench Group in your video. It's just a selfie. That's all it is, to have some fun.
Cerebral Killer says, do not change your name, especially if you're over 1K. It's your branding. There is another question from another YouTuber as well about the similar thing, so maybe we can expand a little bit more about that onto the Tech Talk part.
Sounds good. Alrighty, guys, so in the meantime, we're going to check those selfies, and we're going right into Tech Talk Tuesday because we don't want Dole Whip Dad not leaving work for early for no reason, and it will be great to get into it. Paul, we're doing fantastic. How are you doing tonight? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Great to have you in here. Great to have each and every one of you guys in here. We're back up to 94 again, guys. Let's get it over 100 so when we get that conversation going, there's lots of people bringing in opinions and that. So, guys, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. Once again, if you are new here, hope you guys can hit the subscribe button. We are working our way towards towards 8K, 1K, if you will. Yeah, let's call it 1K. It's more exciting. 8 is kind of like, we just want to. We're excited about it. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, there's more fanfare. So with 1K, so let's pretend it's 1K. News now, East Carolina. Oh. Yeah, just try not to, please. That's kind of a gray area. Instead of acknowledging that, if somebody is subscribed to you and they tell you, check them out as well and stuff like that. We just don't want anything, guys, to even remotely look like anything that would even hint to sub for some in any shape or form. So we're just now slowly working on the gray parts. Not that anybody's doing anything wrong in here. We're learning as well how to make it even better and better. A short note why we were flagged about a month and a half ago by a channel that got angry that we wouldn't let them do sub for sub and threatened us before they threatened a mod seen it that they were going to flag us for sub, and that's exactly what happened. And what saved our bacon is we don't do sub for sub, so that's why we want to keep it on the up and up. And it's great to converse with everybody. There's so many pleasant channels in here, guys. If you do join a channel, as they say with telethons, honor your pledges. Please honor your subscriptions. Add it to a like playlist after the live stream is over. Go back and watch what people are doing. Don't pass out the chance. You know, I've had it ourselves. Like, people really enjoy what we do here. And I've met people and they're like, you know, I know they never watched, they never come. And then they find me about 2 months later. And I remember seeing their name. They're like, oh my God, I never knew something like this existed. And I'm having so much fun, blah, blah. Well, they would have 2 months ago if they had have just taken the extra couple of minutes and went over and seen what we did, you know. And not just us, all you guys offer great content. So, you know, it definitely expect that out of each other. Work equals reward. Sky Pilot, I like that. I really like that. That's very, very true. Well, I think it's time to take a look at some selfies. What do you think, Xenia?
Yes, let's do that.
Alrighty, let me get them queued up here. Oh, I gotta start with this one. This is too cute. This is awesome. There we go, guys. From Gator Bite. Wise words from my grandpa. So are you monetized yet on YouTube? No, grandpa. Well, what are you waiting for? Get back to filming. I love that. That is so awesome. Oh my God, that is so awesome. I love that. Chris's channel, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Guys, we're at 96. We're just fluttering around that mark. Hit the like button, tweet out, and tell friends while we're looking at selfies. And we're going to get to the topics right after we take a look here. Did I hit the heart onto it? No, I did not. That is so awesome. And we have the bee lady, a Perry. Pusa Studios is the bee's knees.
Life of MC, well, thank you so much, although we don't do the shout-outs for money, but since you already posted it, and we still have to name whoever gives us a super chat, Life of MC, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that. Wow.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Thank you so very much.
In the meantime, you can always add your own selfie to the hashtag Group, post your selfie, and even better, a selfie if you're watching us with the hashtag Group, and we're going to share it out like we do now on the screen.
There's Dad Random, who hit 1K in here last night. There he is, man. Thank you so very much for the selfie. Looking fantastic. I love it. I love it. And well done on your part. Very, very well done. And keep up being amazing. Life with ankylosing spondylitis, how are you? You found, so everybody finds a way to circumvent it. I gotta give them credit onto it. People are so creative. I can't say it, but I'm just gonna say congratulations to you and keep up the great work. And thank you so much for the selfie. You guys are crafty. You are crafty. Jackie Hutter, how are you? How are you? Great to see you. Our resident switch. Jeez. God. And another animal of our followers who has a very, very, very rough life. So rough. So rough. Having the news of a lifetime. And there he is, guys. There he is with the pie in the face. There's Ralph's trucking selfie.
Oh my God, look at that face. Oh.
It's like mommy fed him when he was in the high chair. Something like that.
Oh, I can see a meme in my face. The high chair. In
Yeah,
the face.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, Andrew, you'll have to work on that one.
VidCav, can we grow here? Thank you so much for asking in advance. And if you're, the answer is yes, but very controlled. All it means is you can only talk to people about their channel, and it can't be I got you, I rubber booted you or anything. If you check out Life with Ankylosing Spondylitis, just checked out your channel. You were so funny and just love watching you. Can't wait to see more, and I subscribed. If it's written like something like that, yes, but it can't be like I check marked you and all that stuff. We have, there's Artco. Arthur, how are you tonight? Donating blood today from Artco Drone Solutions and Art's Place Fishing channel. That is awesome, my friend. Awesome stuff. You're a hero. Every time you donate blood, you're a hero. And Ralph's Trucking says it's your fault. It's our fault, I mean. Oh my God, don't let that. Mickey and I want to say thanks to Pusa Studios for another great and fun episode of Tech Talk Tuesday. You are our biggest supporter, I kid you not, of Tech Talk Tuesday, and that means the world to us. Thank you so much for the awesome selfie. And there's little Llama Laura head cuddles with Sparky tonight. She has so many feathered friends, it is unbelievable. Mysterious Shadow, we're doing fantastic, and how are you doing tonight? Hope all is well. And Painting the Roses Red, thank you so much for tweeting it out. And we have coffee, music, blessings and coffee your way, showing all this amazing artwork Dad's Piranha drew for me last night. Holy crap. That is awesome. Dad's Piranha is awesome as well, by the way. Known him forever. That is so cool. Thank you so much for sharing that. So talented. Painting the Roses Red with Becky. What a great selfie. Looking good. Great to see you. Where are you? I think, is it the church? I think so. Yeah. It's not whispering. God. Yeah, I'm still here. Terra Firma. Love having you here. You're always welcomed here. And love having you hanging out. And love seeing your selfies, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic one. And Alex Burton, Terra Firma, thank you so very much, my friend. Truly appreciate it. And Wire, first time here. When you haven't done a face reveal but still want to put that selfie up.
Oh, love that.
I love your style, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Very, very cool. Great to see each and every one of you guys. If you haven't done it already, guys, there's lots of time. You can do it while we're chatting and everything else. It's a great place to be seen, guys. People do go over and look at those. I'm going to put it up here again. Just please make sure you use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so us and everybody else can find you. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. Thumbs up the stream. I appreciate that, guys. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, community tab, Facebook, wherever you choose to put it is a huge help, not just for us, but any live stream you do partake in. It makes such a difference, guys. You know so many more people than we do, and all together, that is power. And tonight is power equals knowledge in numbers, thanks to all of you being here. You guys are such a true snapshot of all that YouTube has to offer. Minnie Nero, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We're going to get the Tech Talk guys in just a second here. Let's come back. There we are. There we are. So, I was going to touch first on the subscriber one, if that's okay. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. She's out to break my brain. Okay. Alrighty, guys. I wanted to cover this. We've talked a lot in the past about what happens when we get purged. And where do those numbers go? What causes it? What was the answers from YouTube? And all that good stuff. So, with that said, Paula, how are you? Great to see you. Just living. Always nice to have you in. Here's what we found out, guys. Well, we've been talking about that for a while. Vortex, how are you as well? Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure I say hi to everybody when they come in. What the answers basically came from YouTube was when you're purged, and remember, guys, we're constantly purged. Sometimes it might slow down for a bit. It's like an assembly line. Jenny O'Brien, how are you? And, Cassie Sosassi, how are you? Great to see you as well. Electricity is something. Yes, that's true, Terra Firma. That is true. They gave those answers in the past that a lot of times when you get purged, they're saying, congratulations, you got 10 new subscribers. We're really happy for you. Very happy for you. And now we're going to take away 12. And then we're going to give you back 6 altogether. And what they're doing is cleaning them, cleansing them, almost like cleaning, like laundering money in a way, but in the opposite part. They're taking them back and they're analyzing them. Where did they come from? Is it somebody that signed up with 4 different accounts from the same IP address? That'll definitely get them taken away. So say they did that with 4, usually only 1 will be left behind. I think there's exceptions to this, but I'm not positive. But it seems like if you have 2 accounts that are very, very active, say you have 2 channels that's on here many times a week, I think in that case they might let you keep both, but not necessarily. But that is kind of a behind the scenes, it's a possibility. But for the most part, it will get rid of them. That's why, like, say when we're going to get very close to 8,000, I know some people really want to help us out. Hey, I just joined you with my 7th account that I have. I appreciate it. Your heart's in the right place. And those will most likely be gone in about 2 hours. Because YouTube picks up on that and says they're all from the same one. Oh, actually, I know you had a really late night last night. Have a great night. Much love to you. So they're going to take them away. So as much as it is you're trying to help people, it's almost like a hindrance. Not that you mean to be, not in a bad way. So they'll do that. Also, the other part is that they've been saying is, well, okay, you gained those 10, and they took away 12 and back and forth. Sometimes they go back and get rid of old subscribers. D-Crack, how are you? Good to see you. They go back and get rid of old subscribers that haven't followed you in months. You got to remember, guys, we have no delusions here. We're almost at 8,000, but it's not like 8,000 are following us every time we do anything here. There's people that's forgotten we exist, forgotten their password to their account. They've given up on YouTube. There's a million reasons why they're not watching us. They don't like our show anymore. I mean, there's all those reasons why. And YouTube is trying to bring back better retention rate ratios. So it's like follicles on skin. It's going to grow, and some skin's there, and some, as it becomes worn out, will be wiped away to make room for new. So it's saying, great, you got these ones, they're following you. That's fantastic. But we got to take away now some of the ones that haven't done it in a while. Certain things will trigger it. Going live, that's well known, does bleed some subscribers. That's even some of the big ones are admitting to that. We're not quite sure the reason why, but it does. Not usually great numbers, but a couple. You'll go on and you'll lose like 2 or 3. Sometimes you gain them back, sometimes you don't. Gaining a lot in succession can trigger it. That's another possibility. But I want to bring up an example tonight that kind of reinforced what they were saying. I was in the channel Travels with Bruce in a live stream. Past guest of ours, great channel. Guy's growing by leaps and bounds. And I didn't subscribe to many people there, and I really haven't today. I haven't had too many. It's actually been a slow day onto it. So I said I was greetings from Montreal and that. No, sorry. Bruce said that. He said, Pusa Studio is a great channel from Montreal, yada, yada, yada. And this channel, Megan Frost said, who's from Montreal? And so I wrote down, we are. And she said, oh, cool. She goes, I got to check you out. And she went and did, and she subscribed because she shows her subscriber count, or subscribers list. So I went over to check her out, and by golly, she did tell the truth right here. I'm going to show you guys. There you go. So there you go, guys. I mean, so she has subscribed to me. Now, I just happen to have Social Blade up because I was setting up, because I listen to Bruce a lot. I usually don't say hi much. So I'm setting up our Tech Talk Tuesday on OBS. So I look at it, and as soon as she did, I happened to look over and I plummeted. I lost 11. Just like that. Just like that, as fast as can be. So it brought me down to 70, what am I at now? What are we at again? 70 what? 78.60. It took me to 78.66. And I thought, oh God, there, I just lost her subscription on that, if that's the way it works. So I went over and checked. And guess what, folks? I lost those numbers, but Megan was still subscribed to me. Therefore, the proof that they didn't get rid of a new subscriber, but went and actually took some older ones that were problems or not being watched anymore, etc., whatever the case may be. But she did not unsubscribe for me, which is I hear that misconception so often. I'll get into that in a minute. But it was really proof that they're not doing that. They are saying what they're saying. Unless you go and grab maybe 20 in 3 minutes or something like that, or 10, 15, in quick succession, maybe. But most times they're not. They're leaving the new one there and getting rid of some that haven't followed you in a while. So I thought that was really interesting, just the way that worked out, because I haven't quite ever caught it where it happened right, like in real time, with Social Blade open plus this. And once again, like I say, folks, here is the proof. She is there. And if you go to our Social Blade, let me bring that up. Hang on 1 second here. Let me refresh it. So right now, we're at -9. We had a big purge today and not many new subscribers. That happens every now and then. You can't always get big numbers. That happens. But when that first happened, it took us down to -11. So it is on the way back. But that said, the main part of it all is her subscription is still there. So once again, proof that YouTube is not taking away new subscribers from us all the time. But always check. Whenever you're in live streams, take an extra moment. There's all kinds of people you've seen here. Check them out. It only takes a minute, and make sure you're still connected to the ones you follow, the ones you know. Because you'd be surprised how many times YouTube has disconnected us. It doesn't wait that long. They could do this maybe 2 days from now. Megan will be taken off, unsubscribed from us, or vice versa. But it just proves that when they do a purge, they don't take from ones that you just got. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought that was really interesting, and I don't think we've ever seen it happen before in real time, like for us.
No, but it just confirms, like you said, a theory behind it, and that's exactly what is going on. There's a lot of hoopla and drama being done, but you subscribed and then you unsubscribed, and like Andrew said, that's not what is happening. And if those who are saying that would actually look at their analytics as well, they would see a little bit more in-depth understanding of what is going on with subscribers and unsubscribers. Just really a tip is to use your analytics and get acquainted with them, try to understand them.
Yes.
As hard as it might seem at the beginning, it's really useful to understand not only your channel, but also the way YouTube works in general. It gives a lot of information there. Drunkings and Darwin, good morning. How are you doing? 30 and Heating, hello. How are you doing? Sandy K. I will check that out, but I can only do that after the stream. Thank you so much. I didn't used to have a total grade on Social Blade. I checked today and it says D+. What does that? Aha, thank you. I'll get to that as well. I will copy your question, okay? Thank you. And Reno Blogad Official, welcome back here. How are you doing? Peanut Butter 524, hello. Try using Social Blade more. Yes, Wire, yeah, definitely. But I'm talking about the in-depth analytics behind your channel that you can see when you go into your YouTube studio and even better, YouTube Studio Beta. That's even better place for you to check that out because it's much more understandable and really gives you the whole perspective of your channel. This question gets asked all the time, or stated more likely than asked. I lost all the subscribers that I gained yesterday. So we really hope that this answers it once again for those of you that might be questioning that.
That's right, guys. It was just an interesting turn of events to have it happen at the exact same time. So once again, you don't have to feel that YouTube is always taking everything away from you that you just got. It is cleaning away what you've had that isn't following you anymore. And bigger the channel, the more they're going to feel it. It's just the way it is. In
fact, it is much better for the channel.
Yeah, exactly. It's promoting better ratios, guys. And that's what you want. And I know there's a lot of misconceptions out there, and there's a lot of channels like taking things they hear and running with it halfways and stuff like that. But go and do your own research, even with what we take. Really educate yourself. It's like the laws when you drive. You get pulled over by a cop and you say, well, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to do that on this sign. And what is the cop going to say? You should have known. This is part of being able to work your platform better is knowledge. It really is. And the algorithm is so important, guys. And there's where you get into your analytics. That's a very big window into what to do on here, where your channel's going. Are you having the right direction? I've always called it like the GPS of your trip on here. And you want to make sure you're in the right direction. Read those numbers, get to understand those numbers. Take time. If you're not sure, you can even go and look it up on YouTube. And if it's 2 a.m. and you finally decide this is the time I want to learn, they'll walk you through. There's all kinds of places to do it step by step. They do have meaning. They are like a barometer more, I would say, than a GPS. Because you can see, like, if you're a gaming channel and your main target audience is from Austria, 55 to 75-year-old, it's probably time you make some changes. You're not reaching the audience you got to make. So really take time to get to know that. It's part of the fun of being on here. It is really like cracking a code. That's how I like to look at it. I think that's how we both kind of look at it.
Yeah.
Is trying to figure out more, because nobody fully understands what the algorithm does. All we can do is be stacking chips in our favor. And getting to know that really does help you do that much better. I want to say too, guys, we're back up almost at 100 again. 95 in the house, guys. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, guys, all the good stuff. The more people in here, the more the discussion.
Yeah, and like Kronchik here too, he was saying, can't always blame YouTube for everything. The algorithm is so important to each and every channel out there. Yes, and I would even add that algorithm changes daily.
Yep.
It grows and changes with us. Mm-hmm. Right now, it's a very cranky teenager. But
Destination Chronicles, gotta love those 55 to 75-year-old gamers, yeah.
But that's true. That's true. I think a lot of people are a lot too much relying on, well, it's YouTube's fault because this, YouTube's fault because that. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of clearly stated rules out there, and as Andrew said, you just gotta make work your feet up there and read it and get acquainted and understand it. And it's much more clearer than you think it is.
Imagine sitting into a plane cockpit with no training, with no understanding of what all these things do. It's just a mess of dials and gauges, but a pilot walks in, they know right away where to go. Well, that in some ways is what like the analytics is. I shouldn't even use cockpit because I don't want to scare everybody off and make it sound more complicated than it is. If you didn't know how to drive a car at all and you sat inside, what does this pedal do? It's an overload. Get to know it. You need to know it before you can really run with it. You don't have to become an analyst into it, but you always have to want to get better at understanding it, because the more you understand it, the more things you can do with it. BloodX, how are you? Great to see you, my friend. Fantastic. I like the new avatar, by the way. I wanted to say that earlier. Man, it sticks out. Looks great. Crystal's Pets and Plants, how are you tonight as well? Great to see you. So many great channels, guys, in here. Hope you guys are enjoying each other's time and company. So, there's an interesting channel name. I'm curious to see. I got to check right away and see, because I didn't. Try to kill. Interesting. Can't fix stupid. Well, welcome. Welcome.
Manders Beauties, hello, how are you doing? Copy that means that I got your question. I started to use got you, but then got you would start thinking that I got the subs. So I started to use copy that instead. So I got your question. The creator spotlight show says I'm probably checking the same. Yeah, I know. Yeah. We have questions here as well. I'm just getting the questions in. So, guys, if you do have any questions, don't forget to put @ or hashtag Push Studio so I can see it, please.
All right, guys, this is a less light subject on YouTube's digital playground, an open gate for pedophiles. This is an article that was put in the New York Times, and Max Fisher here and Amanda Taube, they've been on radio steady since this came out. This is just once again, it's not a light subject, but it also pertains to a lot of channels that have children into it and stuff like that. Once again, claiming that some are claiming that YouTube has changed their practices for handling and dealing with this, when really there has not been much done after the first part of banning comments and that. If anybody's not familiar with it, in short, it's basically that a lot of the children featured in especially family videos, harmless by their doing. I cannot stress that enough. Some pedophiles were unfortunately taking advantage of that, writing in comments as a way to network with each other, using it as a way to... There was one example she brought up of a mother who put up her 2 kids playing in the pool, and they're about 5 and 6. And very harmlessly, one had a bathing suit on, the other one didn't have a bathing suit, so she had a t-shirt and shorts. And they were literally like marking out timestamps for like 1 or 2 frames where you could see something that would be like lightly suggestive or something like that to network with each other, share with each other. So YouTube has taken some of those stuff like that, and unfortunately a lot of our family channels here pay for that because they've just like disabled comments on a lot of the videos that have children's content. Children content onto it, and that of course really trickles down to family channels. So here is the official blog from YouTube, an update on our efforts to protect minors and families. At this point, they've only agreed that they've disabled comments, but have not taken any other further action at this point. It's not to say they won't in the future, but it still seems like they're accounts belonging to people under 13 are terminated when discovered. It's that they do, but there is the fact that they can only go on with their parents, and at this point that is not in their terms of service. But let's just hope that down the road they will find better ways to deal with all this. So it's an awful, we're not going to spend too much on this one. I just wanted to bring this up because there is a lot of channels with family content, and just wanted to bring that out to you guys to be very careful what you post and to really monitor your comments. That's kind of the main thing, because that's as far as it is right now. Keep an eye, just think very cautiously whenever you put something new up, that there's anybody and everybody is watching it, and it's not fair, it's not right for a couple, but just that's where it stands. Anything else you want to add?
The Krauschik was adding that unfortunately they were putting coded comments in comment sections, and due to another YouTuber highlighting this in a video, it blew up and YouTube reacted, as well as Google. Yes, that's right. As Andrew said, they have done changes already, so this is nothing new, and we just wanted to reiterate. Reiterate. Yep. This is nothing new. This is just going over what has already been there. This is nothing new. Nothing has changed. If you're a family channel and have been under the new guidelines that came out a couple months ago, you already have suffered from comment removal or demonetization, etc. This is nothing new. Okay? So just a reminder, be careful, look out there, check what you have, but it's nothing new.
Can't fix stupid. Bad people in the world make it not good for normal, nice people. That's exactly it. They're always gonna be have to adjusting for the minority. That's exactly what it is. And what they would put up, like, it would be just a normal family video for most people. Unfortunately, now we even have to think for that because of a very small group of very, very sick individuals. As always, most ways come, guys. Like anything we pretty much do, most laws are made not for the majority. They apply to all, but they're not created because of the majority. They're created because of a small minority that do those things. So yeah, we don't want to spend too much time on that. We just wanted to bring that guys up to you guys. And just like I say, once again, if you have kids in your videos and stuff like that, really just pay attention to what you're putting up. Don't think of what your aunt is going to find very cute. Unfortunately, you don't want to go into their full mindset, but just think, can somebody manipulate this in some way? And if your comments are disabled on any of your videos and channels, this is most definitely why. So this happens. You have not done anything wrong. It's because of a couple of disgusting people that this has to be done. So just wanted to let you guys know that. I think that's enough on that one. I think we've covered it. Yeah, you want to take some questions?
Yeah.
Questions, I mean, we can still keep more, guys. Don't be shy, put them in. Just highlight our names so when you do the question so we can see it and grab it.
Now, yeah, thank you so much. Julia's Life, I got your question, and Carrie's Adventures got your question as well. There are some similar questions there too, so we'll try to consolidate them. B-Town Paranormal, hello, how are you doing? A random quick, I will have to check it out afterwards, but thank you so much for the video. Added to our shout-out playlist, guys. We're getting near to that 8K. So it's still a little bit of time left. We don't know how much, but still time.
Here, let me go on to it. Sorry, I was opening up something when you said it.
And random quick, it doesn't mean that they automatically are going to be banned. You're 13. You are at the legit age of having an account. So, okay. So Andrew was showing the home. Sorry.
Did you want to explain it again now that it's up, or?
Yes, add your shout-out video to Push's Road to 8K. If you do a video, add hashtag Push's Road to 8K, the same hashtag that is in the title of the playlist, and add it to this special playlist we feature on a homepage using the link that I just put in the chat. You are going to be in the running for the special wheel at the time when we hit 8K. That's when the deadline is. And what do you get? Well, you get a chance of coming up here with us, have a mini interview, and depending on what your channel needs, have a little channel overhaul, ask your questions and all of that. Have a one-on-one live with us as a prize. If you do have a live stream where you shout us out, let us know about it. Don't add it to the playlist. The videos are the ones that are qualifying there. But if you do a live stream, we do appreciate that as well. Let us know, and we will do a special shout out to you if you do. So thank you so much for those already that have done. I think there is over 20 videos now. So thank you so much. Mus, hello. How are you doing?
Great to see you. Great to see you. How you doing tonight? Fantastic, guys. Great to see you all in here. So many great channels, guys. And I think it's just about time to jump into those questions. What do you think?
Yes, it would be. Mrs. Green Thumb says would be great for any channel to win your help. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, CW Gaming just got your question as well. If I didn't get your question, guys, just keep posting it in there until I get to you. Okay, so the first question of the night was by Bruni Kitty, who said, I have an important question. I'm able to mobile live stream, but I can't because my videos had some audio claims on some videos. No strikes, just copyright claims. They are now removed. Why won't it change?
She used to be able to mobile stream, and she can't because of some claims.
Well, she just hit 1K yesterday or 2 days ago.
Oh, okay, so that's right. Yeah, there's your answer right there. That's what I was thinking. At first I was like, she's higher than that, but right, you just hit 1K. There's your answer. Now you're going to be able to do it soon. It had nothing to do with the claims whatsoever. Claims do not get you, they're not strikes, so you don't lose any of the options that come with YouTube that you already had or are going to be entitled to. They just mean that the difference between a strike and a claim is, a strike is when you're not supposed to play the song at all. You use it, and they hit you with it. That means you violated the terms of service, and you weren't supposed to play it at all, and then you do lose privileges. When you get a claim, all the claim means, hey, that song belongs to us. We don't mind you using it, but we're going to take the profit from this video. Any generated revenue from ads or anything like that will automatically go to us. Now, there is options with some of them you can do. Some of them will mark into it that they offer profit splitting. Yes, but most times, unless you're a huge YouTuber doing a cover, it's not going to be worth the battle because most of them won't. Once in a while, I've heard cases where they do. You can try, but most likely they're not going to let you. They're not going to agree to it. So I don't recommend using copyrighted music, whether it's okay for sharing or not. Music is bought and sold all the time in large volumes, and again, yep, there we go. Okay, we just had a network reset, and we're back. So if we pause for a second, our apologies. We just got a notification. So I don't know if you guys heard all that. Yep. Oh, thank you so much, Can't Fix Do It. I appreciate that. So yeah, guys, that's a big part of it. Is that if you didn't hear that part, try to avoid copyright music at all costs, guys. Really, So I'll be able to do mobile live stream. It just says I'm unable because of the claims right now, and I fixed the solution. It's said that because that doesn't make sense to you. Is it written like? Can you send us a screenshot or something like that? Because claims should have no bearing on what you're doing. That's very, very strange. If you have strikes, it can hinder it, and I think it's only strikes. Yeah, strikes is 90 days. You can't live stream. So, but there's a big difference. It's all in the wording. So, yeah, if you can send us maybe in Twitter or something like that, Bruni Kitty, I'd be curious to see it. Oh, we're getting rated by. Oh my God, we're getting by Bounty by Observation is rating us? No way. Oh, cool.
Hello, everybody from the raid, Blazing Fireman. Hello, how are you doing? And welcome, everybody. Hello, it's Tuesday Tech Talk, where you can ask all your questions and get your answers. You guys can put your answers in the chat as well. This is YouTuber Think Tank, so if you have any ideas or contributions to the questions, go ahead and put them in the chat too. This is what it's all about. We're no pros here or experts or everything. We love your help as well. Learn from you at the same time.
Sorry, I'm just looking at something here. Can you just...
And 30 and heating, thank you so much. I'll get that question towards your first question added to it. They won't let her do live on mobile because of the claim. That is so weird. We'll have to research that and see. Maybe there have been some changes that they haven't been notified. It really shouldn't be any difference. You can't have any claims as there are strikes, but not the claims as of the shared revenue. So I will check out what Bruni Kitty sent us, and then we'll try to get back to you by the end of the stream on that. Okay, how about that? Sounds good?
Much love to you, Kush, as well. Much love to you. And Jeremiah Silva, first and foremost, how was your day? Our day has been interesting, been busy, but it's great to spend time with you guys hanging out here. Thank you so much for asking. And Melinda Van Hoy is sent here by Bounty. Bounty is awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for coming in. Great to see each and every one of you guys. Wow, you're getting us up there. Guys, big shout out to Bounty by Observation for sending everybody over. Thank you so much. Omar All-Wheel Drive, how are you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic one. So many great channels. Guys, that is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. All kinds of great channels from everywhere, guys. Hi, Hippie Chick is in the house. How are you? Good to see you. It's been a while. Great to see you. Hope all is good with you. So many great channels here, guys. And there's the man, Bounty by Observation. Thank you so much, guys. Really do appreciate it. I know I've been over in a little bit. Life has been crazy, but man, respect you, appreciate it. All that good stuff, and just keep being amazing, my friend. Thank you so very much for the raid. You guys are awesome. Cheers and welcome. Welcome back. Artco as well. Great to see you. Great to see you. I run another channel, but I wanted to try by either push some limits and see what happens, but had to visit you guys because love you, Pusa, in black cowboy hat. Love you, Pusa, in black cowboy hat. But had to visit you guys because love Pusa in black cowboy hat. I feel like I'm getting a riddle right now.
Yeah, and I think I know the answer.
All right, there we go. That's us too. I was running onto it and I'm thinking yesterday, I'm like, who did it? Who did it? Ah, there we go. Well, can't fix stupid. Great to have you in here. Yeah. Good clue. That was a bit of a riddle. Disney, what's going on? Disney IRL. I can never say your name fully. I always mess it up. Disney IRL TV, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. So many great channels in here, guys. 88 in the chat. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, folks, all that good stuff. More people in here, the bigger the conversation. It has been, we hit 100 tonight. We did on the dot, and that was great. You guys are fantastic. Such good company. Armed American Patriot, how you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Great to see you. Oh my God. What do you think about? Oh, okay, yes, because we're not going to jump the queue. So we got a question from Dojos. What's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you guys. Thank you so much, Robert Wide, for sharing out, guys. Tweeting a stream out when you're in it really helps so much, and it only takes a minute, guys, and it really makes a huge difference. All right, guys, I guess we'll go to the next question.
I got the last question, the second one from Kronstick as well. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. The next question is from World Stalker, who asked, what programs do you use for the multiple screens on the stream?
I'm using OBS. OBS is open broadcasting software. It's free to download. There's other things you can use as well. Some using Streamlabs, which is a little more refined. I just like this one because I was more curious how everything works. So that's where we kind of started from there. But OBS or Streamlabs, and then it's MVX. There's some that you pay more for, but are more intuitive. But just look out for YouTube live streaming software, and you'll find there's a good 5-6 options. But for us, we're using OBS. There is a link down below in the description as well that you can check out. They're free. There's Streamlabs link, there's OBS link, and some other tools as well that are free and that you can use for your own advantage for your channel. 30 and heating. Oh my God.
I'll have to look for that.
B-Town Paranormal, how are you? Good to see you.
30 and heating. Thank you so much.
Random Quake, you take care. Always great to have you in. And it's coffee bargain bites. It is like coffee, tea, or something else.
I love that. This is not a bad comparison. Look at that.
There you go.
Yeah, I like it. Well, thank you so much. 30 and heating. Thank you. Random.
Gonna go to her head now. I'm just gonna come swinging a little bit. Marcel Hardingart, how are you? How are you? You came at just the right time. Thank you so much, VoiceRex, by the way. #RoadToAK, Pusa Studios. Thank you so much for that. What is our next question?
So the next question runs from the new joint channel Wire. I tried doing 2 different live streams, and both times I only got about 2-3 viewers each time. Do you recommend a certain way to maybe attract more viewers to a stream? That was the same question, by the way, that Terror Firma asked in the Discord, which got solved, I think, a couple days later. But yeah, that's the question. We didn't answer it. I'm just adding that lots of people are wondering about it.
Okay. Well, I mean, to attract more people to a stream is the same, in my opinion, mostly the same principles that you would do with a video. There's different ways of doing it, but it's the same approach. I really, truly believe when you have a show. I can't stress it enough. Not open-ended long streams. Those, because you don't know where you're going with it. It starts to meander. It's like going for a bike drive with no actual destination in mind. You're kind of going and kind of playing along and not. You need a destination. You need to know there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. So you have some sort of. Take down a couple of notes, but don't script yourself. Scripting is really hard in live streams. Some people can maybe get away with it. I don't know how they do it. I've heard of a few saying they do. But, I mean, they still got to. Even scripted, they still got to be a little versatile. But keep it light. Have a topic in hand. Promote it properly. The same as a video. Because that's all video stuff as well, guys. In videos, you always have to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. That's the nice thing about videos. It has to conclude at some point. Same thing with a live stream. Have some direction to where you want to go. Have some content. Feel out your audience, what they would like to hear from you. And don't let your ego get in the way of doing something just because you believe it's right, even though the rest don't want to hear it. Maybe try changing up the way you do it. The same with videos. You know, if you have, like I used to do train videos, you know, if people don't like the way I'm doing and they're not watching, but I know they like the trains, maybe it's time to redo it in a different way. It comes to analyzing yourselves. And before you do it, go and watch some that you really like, that do well. I always bring up Pauline Newman as a great example of that. All the guys, the mechanic channels, stuff like that, hang around on Pauline Newman's live streams. Why? They're most likely not interested in dunny bags. They're interested in watching somebody good at what they do. Thank you so much, Marcel Harding from New Zealand. You are so awesome, my friend. Much love to you. Our merch that's traveled the furthest, I think.
Yes, if you want to wonder if your cup is going to make it your way without breaking, Marcel Harding did a video of unboxing in New Zealand of our merch cup, and it came in a very solid box and all the way to New Zealand.
And Terra Firma says, in the end, I realized I was doing it at the wrong times. And that's exactly what I was going to say. That's part of knowing your audience, guys. That's the last key. And that is even with videos, too. It's not just for live streams. Some people are uploading videos and they're not doing well because they're doing them at god-awful times to get noticed. So, Eileen, Video the Fam, you are such a sweetheart. And right back at you. Right
Thank
back
you
at
so
you.
much. You're spoiling us all the time.
Is there anything else you'd like to add to it?
No. We had, only 4 or 6 people for a good month and a half. For hours.
Yes, and there's something else, guys. Don't sit there and, I was going to stay on a few more minutes, but, we only got 4 people in here and that. 4 people equals 4,000. Treat them absolutely amazing. Treat them like they're the greatest people on the face here. Never let the number bring you down from what you do. That gets word out, more people come in. That helps you put on great shows. Does age-restricted live streams affect your view time?
That's a great question that I added to our list of questions.
Yeah, Xenia gets mad if I jump to you. I enjoyed your stream the other night, by the way. I had a great time.
To everybody.
Coffee Music, thank you so much. You are insert words here. You are amazing, and you're way, way, way too kind to us. How's that? Really too kind to us.
We don't have the stickers? We don't. Like how? I wonder. We don't have it yet. I'm gonna start.
We have stickers, just not on ours. We can't to ourselves. Guys, never super chat yourself, by the way. That can cause you a ton of trouble.
No, I know. But some of the people that are live and with enabled super chat, you can actually send them stickers. I was having a whole bunch of fun of Panic D when I realized it was there.
Yeah, it's a new option and it's kind of crazy. It's fun. I mean, like that. Sometimes people don't know what to say. You can just throw in an animated sticker.
Yeah, it has unicorns. It has lemons with capes. But I don't know if we have it or not. Guys, if you click on the monetization of that super chat, do you only have an option to super chat money, or can you send us a sticker? I just want to know. Don't send a sticker. I just want to know if it's there or not.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because
I'm going to pout if we don't have it, because it was so much fun.
I'm going to hear about it for days.
Yeah.
Reisler's Treasures Hunting Emporium, how you doing? Great to see you. It's been a little bit. Hope you're doing fantastic, my friend. Great to see all you guys. Keep hitting the like button, tweeting out, telling friends all the good things, guys.
Yeah, we need a P.O. box. I do agree.
Animated stickers.
We need P.O. box. Yes, I do agree. We do need this. It's so expensive. It's like $30 a month. The cheapest.
Yep.
The cheapest P.O. box is $30 a month here, Canadian, I must say, but still $30.
We get ripped off. Big time.
I know. Okay, B-Town Paranormal.
Don't see an option for stickers, some are saying. So it depends on the account, not the account you're visiting.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's just haven't updated yet because they just started it a couple weeks ago.
They're slowly feeding it out to everybody.
We had so much fun. We need that unicorn sticker for Fridays. Yeah, thank you so much for letting us know, by the way. But go and check on other channels, too, when you are trying to super chat. If they have that sticker option, it's really fun.
3D art. 3D and 30 and hating it. Excuse me. Sorry, everything was moving too fast. Yeah, we shut off. Here's the echo that you like. There it is right there. And there it is off. That's on our mixing board. We try not to do it so much on the Tech Talk Tuesdays. I forgot it a while ago, but...
He just likes playing with his toy there.
That's where you're going for a second. God. Alrighty, let's get to the next question.
Okay, so we have a next question here from where is it now? Devil's Donuts Urban Explorations. So that was a question that was similar to Crosschick. Should I change my YouTube name? And is YouTube name important? So his name is Devil's Donuts Urban Explorations. And I like the second part of the question. Is YouTube name important?
A long name I would cut down to make it more easier to remember. Farmall, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. A long name I would definitely shorten it down because it's easier to remember. Look at all the guys. You have to look at your channel name as branding. Short always works better. I'll take right there. Farmall Fanatic. That's a great name. Both F's into it. They work with each other. They complement each other. It's not too long. That kind of stuff really works. Pusa Studios, if we knew we were going to do live streaming, we definitely would have went with something else. But thank God at least it's short. And it's kind of a fun name because we know what happens when you put it through autocorrect and stuff like that. So it actually drew us attention. We would still keep it for a business name, but we definitely would have went with something no different for live streams. But now it's become a brand. And this is the time, like, do we want to change it? Will we want to fool around with it? We spent a year and a bit basically telling people to watch Pusa Studios. We've shamelessly branded it. That's our background. I worked in marketing for years. Everything is branding. So I can't see myself at this point wanting to toy with it. Eventually maybe taking the roof off of it just to kind of take away a bit. Because if I'm in new live streams, a lot of times I got to let people know, I always say stuff like, it's great to meet you and cheers from Canada and stuff like that. I throw that in just so people know where I am because I find sometimes if I don't, people sometimes are a little more skeptical of the channel. So unfortunately, that might not be right, but that's what it is. So, I would proceed with caution on something like that. I really, really would. And Greg's Disney Adventure, I got you up here. I just want to finish that part though about branding, guys, because it is huge, and you have to take that seriously about what you are on here. And it's okay, you came up with a name. Like, I'll give you a great example of a channel with 4-point-some million, Boogie2988. I'm sure if he could take it back now, he would have gladly called himself anything else but he got bigger and bigger and bigger, and then the point was that you can't change it at that point because you're too well known. You could, but you're going to go through god awful growing pains trying to get the back. We're getting raided again. Arena raid.
B-Town Paranormal, thank you so much for your questions. I added them all there. Thank you so much.
Rena, who is raiding us here? Rena.
And Help Animals Live, hello. How are you doing?
Honey Gifts, how are you? Great to see you in here. Thank you for coming as part of the raid.
Tino, hello. Unique Gifts, yeah, nice. I wonder if it's from the family that was joining us yesterday.
Could be. Great to see all of you guys
from Im Arena Sanders, I think so.
Yes, that is the family.
From Andy, yeah, Andy and his mother.
Well, Bella Blends, I like your channel name. Great to have you in here. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. This is so cool.
Thank you so much, Irina. Yeah, they just joined us last week, like literally this week, I think. The whole family came over, and we love that.
Yeah. Unique Gifts. Great to see you as well. Thank you so very much. There we go. Sorry, guys, we weren't sure at first, but it's great. It's an honor to have each and every one of you guys in here.
Yeah,
thank you so much for coming.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. It is so sweet. Thank you.
They're amazing. I love to have the family. And this is my mom, and this is my brother and my cousin.
Catfish, hello. Catfish Terry, hello. How are you doing? Crownstreak says, I think the change was to the content I have now over where I started at the beginning of the year, but I'm going to think on it for a bit before doing. No, of course, definitely double, triple think it. Have a plan in hand before you actually go with it.
Oh, Greg's Disney. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just now got to look at it. Why is it? No. Okay. No, what's going on with Social Blade then? I gotta see what's going on here.
Moral section leader. You can message us on our email. That's probably the best. If we don't follow you on Twitter, you can't message us there. unfortunately. But otherwise, it just gets lost in the sea of messages, and it's already really hard to keep up with them. But if there's something important, you can always email us on the email for sure. All our social media and emails are in the description of this video, as well as about section. Arena Sanders is here.
Hey,
yes.
How are you? Great to see you. Great to see
you. Thank you so much. We did remember right away.
And guys, this is Tech Talk Tuesday, but you know what it is. If somebody's close, we'll help them out. Let's go, guys. There we go. We got to just jump into this quickly, guys. Let's make this one fast. There you go, guys. There you go. 966. 966, folks. Let's get them up there. Let's get some support music going. Sorry, I didn't have it open in advance. There we go. So we're going to do this. We're going to throw an echo. And we're going to help out Greg's Disney's Adventures. Do you have the link, huh? No. I will put it in for you. We're just pausing for a second, guys, to help out here. Let's do this. Let's get them up there. Let's kick them to 1K. All righty, guys. Oh, I can't. I'll not time you at this time, Catfish. But you can't be putting any numbers. None. You can only, if you're 30 or so away from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3 away to 400. No, we can't do that, guys. Sorry. We cannot put any numbers unless they're 20 or 30 away from 1,000, 2,000, etc. We're only doing around the thousands, 2,000, 3,000, etc. Keep it clean for everybody, guys. Just enjoy each other's time, each other's company. But you guys can help us out with Greg's Disney's Adventures, guys. Let's just throw them over the top quickly to 1K, and then we're going to get back to your questions. We got to list them here. Can't wait to go through them. Let's do it, guys. 972, 28 more to go. Let's do it. Come on, guys. Get them up there so we can get back into those questions. And we got to help out Greg's Disney's Adventures. Remember, guys, we're all in together. Tomorrow could be you up here. Not a problem, Catfish Terry. Not a problem. Not a problem. That's why pencils have erasers. No worries. It gets too cluttered after that, and people were taking too much advantage of it, and all kinds of ridiculous numbers just to get out there. No worries about it. All good. You're an awesome channel. Love having you in here, so no worries whatsoever. Thank you guys for sharing the link. Grab it up, guys. Let's get them up there. Come on. Got them. I love it. Let's get the horn. Let's blow that. Let's make things happen, guys. There you go. Let's do it, guys. We're plateauing. There you go. There you go. 24 more to go, guys. And he'll hit 1K. So let's do it, folks. Let's get him where he's got to go. Come on, guys. You guys got the power. You guys are the beast that makes things happen on YouTube. Callie Beauty, how are you doing? Great to see you in here. Have no worry, guys. We're getting right back to the questions in a minute. Right now, we're just helping Greg's Disney's Adventures hit 1K, folks, and then we're right back into it. So let's do it, guys. Get your support on for Greg's Disney's Adventures. Because once we start it, we got to see it through. There's no way around it. That's in my contract as a wheel spinner. I have to see it through, folks. 976. Let's get some more up there, guys. Greg's Disney's Adventures. Who doesn't like a Disney Channel, guys? You know, it's everybody likes Disney. That's an easy sell. That's a real easy sell, folks. Guys, help us out here. Link in the description, in the chat, guys. Grab them up. Let's do this. Kentucky Girl 123, how are you doing tonight? Great to see you. You're just in the right time at the right place to help out Greg's Disney's Adventures. Let's do it, guys. We're going to get right back to your questions in a second. Having a great chat tonight. All kinds of great YouTube talk. But right now we got to just take care of a little bit of business, folks. There you go. Come on, guys. We're holding flat at 976. We got to push them through. We got to push them through, guys. Grab out that link and show your support for Greg's Disney's Adventures. Let's do it, guys. Come on. Let's make it happen, folks, for Disney's Adventures. That's right, guys. Show Greg some love. You got the link in the description, in the chat. My God, I gotta seek therapy. I swear to God. I keep calling it the description. Doing that for only a year now. 976, guys. Come on now. Let's get that going. Let's get it working for Greg's Disney Adventures. We gotta get them up there. Let's do it. 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 Come on, guys. Don't leave me hanging here. Don't leave me hanging here. 977, guys. Do you know how frequently one time? There you go. That's the right direction. That's the right direction, guys. That's what I need. That's what we need for Greg's Disney's Adventures. Let's do it, guys. 979. 979. We can do it. That's right, Bella Belinda. 19 more to go, guys. We're doing it. We're doing it. You guys are in the right spot. You're making it happen. Let's just get this on for them, guys. Let's make it happen. Come on now, 19 more to go. 19 more to go, guys. It's great to celebrate with somebody, be a part of it when they're there. Let's do it, guys. PSIFRX, how you doing? Great to see you. Do you have Greg's Disney Adventures? If you don't, hit them up here. We're getting back to the questions in a minute. We just put everything on pause here. Try and get Greg's Disney's Adventures to 1K, folks, and he's 17 away. 17 away. We can do this, guys. We can make it happen. You guys are absolutely awesome. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, guys. All that stuff helps bring people in to do this. Then we get back to your questions. You guys are so awesome. Tino is aka Technetic. No way. Oh, cool. Awesome. How you been, my friend? Hope all is well. Tino, I love it. Come on, guys. 17 more to go. Greg's Disney's Adventures. Come on, guys. Don't leave me hanging here. Don't leave me hanging here. Rena Sanders, you're amazing. Thank you so very much. Do appreciate it. Great channels like you in here just makes it better and better and better. Life with Stephanie, how are you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. Just a me, how are you? How are you? So many great channels, guys, in here. I don't know what time it's done. Let's do it, guys. That's right, Katrina. That's exactly it. That is very true. That is a big myth that if everybody in the house is watching, you're going to get tons more watch time. A lot of times it's removing it, not counting it. So 985. Come on, guys. 50 more to go. We should do this with our eyes closed. Hands tied behind our back. Let's do it. Come on, guys. 985. 985. That's only 15 more away from 1K. Come on, guys. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging, folks. Let's get them up there, guys. Let's do it. 986, 14 more to go, folks. We're getting there. We's getting there. That's right. You guys are doing fantastic. And hats off to you as always. You guys are superheroes. That's right. Superheroes, making us look good, and we do appreciate it, guys. Keep it coming. There you go. 13 more to go. 13 more to go for Greg's Disney's Adventures. Let's get them up there. There we go, guys. We're going to do this. We're going to do it. Don't worry. Don't fret. Don't fear. I am surrounded by awesome channels. You guys can do anything. You show me that time and time again. Let's keep it going, guys. Keep that rolling. Let's keep it rolling here. So, getting messages coming in and all that stuff. We are busy, guys. We're busy. Thank you so much, guys. Let's get them up there. 987. 987, folks. Let's get a bit more up there for them. Only 13 to go, guys. Wow. You're going to give me, you're freaking me out here. You're freaking me out here. You're building the drama for me. I can barely contain myself right now.
Milestones, so we get to the questions.
That's right, guys. 988, only 12 more to go. 12 more to go. Oh, don't ever say that here. No, sorry. Nothing to do any shape or form with sub for sub of any shape or type. Want to check out channels, go and check them out. Tell them in a sentence or two what you like about them. No rubber booted you, no I got you. None of that stuff. Cardoso Media's in the house. How are you? We got tons of questions. We just took a quick pause here to get Greg's Disney's Adventures to 1K. 988, guys. We're hanging on 12. Hit the like button. Tweet it out. Tell friends, guys. Let's get more here so we can get this up and running. And then get right back to all the amazing questions you guys have. A whole list of them. Wow. I can't even wait to dive into more of them. So let's do it, guys. Greg's Disney's Adventures. Let's get them where you gotta go. Only 12 more, guys. There you go, 11 more to go. 989. Come on, guys. 11 more to go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. Let's do it. There you go. Let's blow the horn. Support. I got my coffee cup in the way. There we go. 989, guys. We got 11 to go for Greg's Disney's Adventures. We try to do it when we can. There you go, guys. And I'm going back to my roll of 20-30 after this.
Yep.
Because he's like, I told you so.
But you know what? You guys can make anything happen. And we only are 9 away. 9 away.
9 away, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Only 9 away from 1K. Only 9 more to go. Grab them up, guys. I'm sure there's 9 people in your head that had the luxury, the pleasure of getting to know Greg's Disney's Adventures. Let's put him where he's got to be. Come on, guys. We're all in it together. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Kristen Vlogs, how are you? Come on, guys. 9 more to go. 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 Yeah, that's right, folks. That's right. Let's do it. 8 more to go. 8 more to go. Maybe I'll just keep blowing the horn until we get there. Come on, guys. Let's do it. Grab up Greg. Let's do it. Let's get him there. Junk Pick, how are you doing, my friend? Do you have Greg's Disney's Adventures? If you don't, grab them up. Link is flying across the chat, guys. Let's do it. This is fun. Well done. Oh, thank you so much, J-Boy. I appreciate it. We're not doing much of it tonight. It's only because he's there. Anybody that's within, like, and now I'm going to be stricter on that one. 20 or 30 away from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, etc.
Farming Life is back again. Took kids for ice cream.
Welcome.
That is awesome. Welcome back.
Oh, I could go for ice cream. I hope they had a great time. Help animals. Whoa. Let's do it, guys. Only 5 more to go. Come on, guys. We're going to get back to those questions. Got my first paid drone job today. Cardoso Media. That is fantastic. Congratulations to you. Well done. Sean, I'm assuming, or maybe Sean and Marianne. Panic D Paranormal Histories and those folks. Great to see them in here. Fantastic channel. Been with us since the very beginning. Much, much love to them.
And we have Daffodils in Vegas as well. I don't know if you said hi. And Brenda Klein popping in to say, show some love. Hello, how are you feeling today?
Hope you're having better days. Hope you're having better days.
Cali Beauty, Dairy Queen, Strawberry Cheesecake Blizzard.
Oh, you guys are absolutely awesome.
Yes.
Hood known, gratitude back. Thank you so very much. Come on, guys, don't leave me hanging. We got 5 more to go, guys. Just 5, and then we're gonna get right back to the questions. No random quake, no wheel tonight. No, sorry. It's Tech Talk Tuesday. We just try to do this once in a while to help people when they're close to one of those big numbers. But just let's do it, guys. Let's do it. 995. That's only 5 more to go, guys. Come on, and we're gonna get right back into it. This is the longest I think we've ever held. You're freaking me out.
I don't think so, but you know what? We have 5 more to go.
Let's do it, guys. Come on, guys. And then we're going to get back. We got a ton of questions, lots of great YouTube discussion, and I can't end it on that last 5. We got to get them up there. I need your help, guys. I need everybody in it. All hands on deck, folks. Get out the word. Let everybody know. Let everybody know, guys. Oh, Rena sent you a Hood's Known. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you guys. Hope you can hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. If you're new here, I hope you can hit the subscribe button. We'd love to get to know you better, let you get to know us better. 996, we got 4 more to go, guys. 4 more to go. 4 more to go. We started pretty high, guys. It's 966. 966. We have Bug Outdoors. What's going on, my friend? Great to see you. Great to see you. Do you have Greg's Disney's Adventures? Link is flying across in the chat. Grab them up. Please help us out. We are 3 away. And we got to put this one in the books, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm blowing that horn a lot. I'm keeping everybody on their toes. Let's do it, guys. 998, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, you're from the Technetic Beats group. Cool, cool. Love Technetic Beats. Fantastic channel, guys. Great music. Great music for your YouTube videos. 998, guys. 2 more to go. Let's make it happen. Let's do it, guys. Come on now. 998.
2 to go. 2 to go.
Let's do it. Is that for?
This, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
one more to go, guys. One more to go. Let's do it, guys. 999. Come on, guys. One more to go. Started off at 966. We're already 33 ahead. One more makes it a nice clean 1K, guys. Let's do this. Let's get Greg's Disney's Adventures to 1K. We get back to the show. That's right, Panic T. That's right, Sean. Blow the horns and ghosts. I love it. I love it. 999, guys. Come on. There you go. 1,000.
Yeah. 1,000. There you go. Put those emojis in the chat. Oh, wow. Tuesday miracle, as random that is saying. Yeah.
There you go, guys. Very, very well done. Hats off to each and every one of you. Yes, guys, flood the chat with emojis for Greg's Disney's Adventures. Very, very well done.
Good job, guys. Thank you so much for supporting. We just love sharing your milestones with you here, no matter what the day it is. Thank you so much for doing that with us, and thank you so much for the work today.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Very well done, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are superheroes, I kid you not. And yes, guys, as of now, especially during the Tech Talk, I'm going to be enforcing it more. It has to be like 20 to 30 away, because otherwise it's just too much. Not that we're not happy for you, Greg's Disney Adventures. This is something Xenia and I have been talking about for a little bit. So it's just to keep the show flowing more. But congratulations to you. We got 95 in the chat again, guys. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff. If you haven't subscribed to Greg's Disney's Adventures, you're around, grab the chance now, grab them up. If you haven't celebrated, throw up some emojis for them. That's a big victory. Congratulations, my friend. Keep killing it. You're in the 4 digits now, and just keep running with it. Wow, that was busy. And if you guys haven't subscribed to us yet and you're new here, we'd love to get to know you better. Wow, we took a jump again. We're getting back up there. Thank you so very much. CJ's Coins and Crafts, how you doing? Great to see you. Always welcome to have you in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We are on the road to 8K as well. But you know what, guys? You were so patient. Let's just jump right back into questions. So I guess we'll get Xenia in a second to bring up the next one. And we'll get right back into our regular scheduled programming. Pillmore 420J. How are you? Pilgore 420J. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Great to have you in here. So many great channels in here, guys. Be good to each other. If you guys want to meet, that's fine. Just remember, this is strictly no goals of any type unless you're 20 or 30 away from a multiple in the thousands. 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 20,000, 70,000. There, yes. Otherwise, everybody's got goals. Just keep taunting each other. No, I got you. No, I rubber booted you or anything like that. Only full sentences. Panic D Paranormal. Just checked out your channel. Oh my God, you guys do so much research, and I love spooky stories. I just subscribed, and there you go. That's all good. That's very easy. Just talk to people like we do as in real life.
Well, we do have somebody who's 4 away from the goal, so we definitely gonna.
Oh my God Almighty! Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Can't. That one's close. Okay.
Very close.
Yeah. No pressure, Andrew.
And yeah, 20 is great. The farming life is exactly excellent place to start. 20 away from your goal. Thank you so much. Yes.
Don't take it that nobody never matters, or it's got nothing to do with that. It's just a way to keep the show running, that everybody, that can enjoy the moments, and we can celebrate your moments with you. And you'll be there at that next tomorrow probably, and then we'll be doing the same with you. Right now, guys, I got to get him right up here. I don't have much time. There you go, guys. There you go. He is 4 away. 4 away, folks. There we go. 996. I gotta find a better place for my mug today. Everything is just in the way. Nothing is working out. I'll just hold it in my hand the whole time. Oh.
And that's right. We are only 20 away from the milestone. It's not a. It's not a. Circle one.
There you go, guys. 998. 2 more to go. 2 more to go, guys. Let's do it. 998, folks. Only need 2 more on the board, and we're celebrating another 1K. There we go. Keep grabbing them, guys. Keep paying the tax man. If you don't have them already, Wicked Fabs. Well done. Well done, my friend. 1,003 aim up. Guys, celebrate for Wicked Fabs. Throw out those emojis. Awesome stuff, my friend. 1,004. That's right. Keep paying the tax man. You don't have them yet? Grab them. If you have, throw out those emojis. Brenda Klein leading the pack of that. That's the way to do it. Awesome stuff. Very awesome stuff. You guys are absolutely awesome. 1,007. Love it. There we go. That was a little easier.
Yeah. Almost too easy. We need some challenge too. You know?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Congratulations and thank you so much for those emojis. Love emojis in the chat. It makes it so colorful, so nice. Love it.
That's right. Video call-in show. How are you? Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing fantastic, my friend. We're going to get right back to the questions in a second, guys. We have over 90 in the chat again. We topped 100. Let's keep it going, guys. Hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends, all the good stuff. The more the merrier, the better the conversation. So, you guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for being here, each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. You really, really are. Awesome stuff, guys. Hey, don't thank us, Wicked Fabs. Your victory. It's your victory, my friend. You play it well. Keep up the good work. Awesome stuff. There we go, guys. Nice. 1,011. I think that should hold it in there. If you haven't grabbed them, don't be shy. And the same for Greg's Disney Adventures. If you just came in and don't have them. So 1,001. Pay the tax man. A little more to get to Greg's, so that's not so bad that we're at 1,001. There was a lot getting to there, but that is really cool. He came in with 966. But as of now, guys, yeah, I am going to shorten it down a bit more. Now, the other side was really nick and tough. So let's pick something in the happy medium. Once again, around 20 to between 20 and 30 should be good. So 20 is usually easy because it's just to make it that we don't want to put it too long because then it's for everybody else once they've subscribed and that. To keep the show running fine. You all matter, you all count, everybody has goals, we have goals, and we're all in it together. And speaking of goals, guys, for us, we are on our way to 8,000. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Xenia told you guys at the beginning about our playlist. You want to tell them once again, honey?
Yes, that's right. We do have a really special playlist for you. If you do a video where you shout us out and add hashtag Push's Road to 8K in your title, you can add your video to our special playlist and be featured on our homepage during the run, and as well at the end be a part of a very special wheel where we spin it to see who gets the be here with us, have a mini interview, depending on what your channel is about, have a channel overhaul, answer your questions about your channels and all of that live. Pretty good prize, some people say. Hashtag road to 8, Push's Road to 8K in your title and add it through the link, using the link that we're putting in the chat. You can always go and check all the amazing videos that are already there featured on our homepage. We try to rotate them every so often so you guys can see in the forefront all of them. But if you click on the playlist itself, you're going to see more than 20 videos right there, and they keep coming as we don't know when the deadline is. Nobody knows when we hit that 8K. There's a link once again if you missed that. Check it out, add your video. If you do live stream, we do a special shout out for you, but don't add it to the playlist. It's for videos.
Thank you so much, the Crohn's chick. I appreciate it. You're so sweet. And Tony's Patriot, you sound better with no echo. We talk about testing though, and you know what? When we do shout outs or stuff like that, we do better when the echo's on. That's a part of the draw. But yes, when we're talking regularly and doing stuff, we should shut it off. And sometimes we just forget, we get into it, but I appreciate that. Help animals. I can't let anybody because it's been getting taken advantage of too much, but you can say that you're a non-profit though, and definitely draw attention to that for sure. We just don't want to put any numbers up because it was getting too out of control in here. We have to keep the health of our channel with YouTube. But please feel free to tell people that you're a non-profit organization, and that I'm sure that's going to catch a lot of eyes right there.
You know what would really help you? Just a little tidbit of
no problem, Tony.
Help animals live. is to unhide your subscriber count, because that definitely is hindering your growth.
Big time.
Okay?
Big time.
Just saying.
Believe me, that's something for doing a lot of shout outs and a lot of stuff we have firsthand experience with seeing. The ones that hide them have a lot of trouble getting people to check them out in streams and stuff like that.
If you really are determined to grow subscribers, then if you don't care about it, then it doesn't matter. Is it external mixer fix or CPU software fix?
Yeah, it's there you go. It is the Mackie Pro FX8. You can find a link about more of that product in our description. And it's an 8-channel mixer with onboard effects, USB. There's a smaller version of it. I bought this one because I want to plug my guitar and stuff into it. So.
Oh, no problem. Help
no
problem.
And it was just to give you a bit of advice onto as well. Don't worry about that whatsoever. I'm new to this channel. This stream was recommended to me by the playlist How to Earn $1 Million a Day.
Well, that's the question that we ask to everybody who enters. So, Frozen Fury, how to earn $1 million in a day? What's your answer?
Can I see the playlist, please? Because I could really use some pointers.
Yeah.
How are you? Past guest of ours, Frozen Fury, and a fantastic guitar player, guys. Okay, guys, we'll jump right back in the questions. Thank you so much, Forcerex. Yeah, it does work great. I'm really happy with it. So, thank you so much.
Rock out, Andrew. Play some Van Halen from Mike with Mike.
Oh, not today. No. No, everything is kind of put away right now. Spring cleaning and stuff like that. And
who's doing the cleaning, I wonder?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I really don't know. Not me, so.
Methinks it is.
Okay, let's get back to the questions. I have tons of them today, so let's get back to them.
We'll do shorter answers for them, try and get caught up a little bit.
Ghana said, the only way to find my channel is to look up my old channel name. Is there a way to fix this, or am I just stuck for now?
It's going to take time. Maybe make a reference into it in the About section or something like that, so at least they're still finding you, and it's just going to take more branding and then patience with it. Anything you want to add?
And she answered into the chat too that no, definitely branding. There's 2 strategies that I can suggest as well. Is to customize your URL, which you can do since you're over 100.
I thought she did already. I shouldn't have assumed that.
Yeah, and I just checked it while we were waiting for the questions. So there's no way Andrew couldn't know that you don't have it. And tag your channel in your video tag. So what we always suggest is to use your own channel name as one of the tags in all of your videos. That definitely makes it easier to find you, and it draws some more views as well when people are actually looking for you. So that's 2 things that you can do right now. You can use, I think TubeBuddy, but also YouTube itself. You can actually add tags to all your videos at the same time, so you don't have to go one by one. So if that's just one tag that you want to add to all the ones that you already hopefully have there, then that would be the one for sure. Okay, we have the next question here. Random Quake asked, how can you see the people who have subscribed?
If they choose to show it or not. If they don't want to show who they subscribe to, you're not going to see it. It's in their court. Not much to really elaborate on to.
That's true. Elf Lord's Journey said, I was told to hide my subs because when people see your subs, then they will watch those channels instead of your stuff.
Myth. Times 100.
Busted!
Should have that logo.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that one.
Yeah. Oh, it's a myth. And that's there's not really even anything to elaborate on to. It's just a statement with no backing behind it, no point behind it.
See, the playlist is a bit different story, and us, like we have our featured playlist now because we're trying to get to 8K, and is a bit different. But lots of people are featuring other people's playlists or their liked playlists or things like that. That will, will drive away people from your channel.
Hashtags.
Yeah, but like the number, you can also show the number and hide your subscribers like we do. We do it from the business point of view, just because Push Studios is also a business. But there's no way anybody would know who we or or who subscribed to us. There is no way of anybody knowing who have subscribed to you unless you feature it somehow. So no, it's completely busted. Yeah. The Ichiguru, hello.
And if you see these here, that's because somebody did that one time after we said that. They said that we do short channels. These are channels that we put up. This is our own list of featured channels. So.
Yeah, those are people that have been guests on our streams, and that's why it says that our guests, when you actually see it on our homepage, you can see it, guests of hashtag Live with Puša. They change all the time. The newest ones, as you see, Ken Heron now is on top because that's our latest guest. So no, it's not a featured subs or anything like that. Those people have been as part of our interview live streams.
If on your homepage you put playlist of other people, you are basically saying, well, welcome to my restaurant and here's the menu for all the other restaurants in town. And it's nice to be a good person. And like right now we have a purpose, like Xenia said, for putting one up. But I cannot stress this enough. On your homepage, shamelessly build your brand, promote yourself. You want your viewers to have everything they could ever want to find on your homepage so they don't even have to go anywhere else once they've done it. Use up all 8 columns, stack them up nicely, and just keep doing that. It's for you. That's your spot, your place. So, and the same with hashtags. Put a hashtag of this, put a hashtag of that. Unless it's your own. Basically, with a hashtag, you're saying, well, here's the directions to the next channel, and I'll probably not be seeing you again. In short, that's what it is. If it's part of I think it's good to kind of have one of your own. Like for us, we use it on our hashtag Blue Wrench group and stuff like that. That we do that with our videos sometimes. But we're hashtags, keep it your own stuff. It is really, really important. Sorry, I'm just closing when you talk.
Farming Life is giving some tips in the chat as well, so definitely don't let it pass by, and check that out. If you have anything to suggest as well,
yes,
please do. This is what it all is about, guys.
Remember that, guys. This is an open forum for everybody. You don't have to agree with everything. You might have different opinions, and everybody does it here respectfully. And if you're new here and you're not sure what a question, don't be shy to ask. There's lots that can help in the chat. If you're just starting out, this is a place to meet people who's been doing it for a while, or some like you that just started. So,
I just wanted to, I don't know if you meant that, or I just wanted to precise a little bit with your sentence. You said, I found it very useful when you put a video up, make sure you add tags to your description, allowing the search engine to pull your channel up towards the top. Tags in tags, and tags in the form of sentences in description. If you are just putting, and maybe that's not what you meant, but for those that are reading your comment, I just want to make sure that you're not putting 10 or 15 different hashtags in your description, or just itemizing all of your tags whatsoever in description. Although you might not get hit right away, it is against the community guidelines. It is spamming. You can get a strike for it. So tags in tags section, hashtags, you can get like 3 if you really want it to, on top of your title, but the tags that you are using, involve them in the sentences and then put them in the description. That's the proper way of doing it. Then you'll be sure of not getting any strikes.
This is a side one to that. I'm just going to take this one right away from Panic D. Have you heard of anyone having success with adding the location tag to videos?
Mm-hmm.
Been thinking about doing it. There is good benefits into it. I wouldn't, but I don't want to say it's conclusive to like bringing in like gigantic numbers, but I do think it helps when possible to use it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, when people are going to be looking for location, and especially when you visit the hotels, for example, that I know you do, or big museums or memorial sites that are historically important, and you know that lots of people are traveling towards there, definitely do that. I don't know if the city, they might be looking for that, maybe not, but the landmarks that you are visiting, I would.
I don't think that what he means he knows about tags already. I think what he means is when you just add the actual.
I understood that.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you got that part. So okay.
Yeah, but you can tag not only the city or village, you can tag the actual landmark location that they're going to. So that's what I'm
just
saying.
making sure that we're on the same page for that one. So yes, but it's not conclusive. I haven't seen anything written about it that says it does better, but I think it does help. It can't hurt. That's the nice thing about it. It's not leading anybody away. Most people won't click onto it and do searches on that city. They'll still continue with videos.
It's just another way of finding you, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, next one.
We have a question from Terra Firma. I didn't used to have a total grade on Social Blade. I checked today and it says D+ now. What does that mean?
D plus means you're going up, and I don't take those too seriously. They are and they're not. I mean, it's because some people freak out too much about them, monitor them. It's basically a summary of everything that YouTube is looking at that Social Blade has added up at the present time to see where you stand here. I'm just bringing ours up here. We're at a C plus, and like for us at a C plus, we'll be there for most likely a pretty good while. B, you're getting into a B minus, and that B, you're really getting up into faster territory and stuff. The odd one, I think the Huntsman was at B for a little bit, B minus.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still is, but it's pretty rare. Most times you're going to get up to about a C plus, and you're going to hold that for a long time.
It's not. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, like it kind of corresponds roughly into whatever group you're into in the Social Blade rank. Kind of like a summary of a whole section of that Social Blade rank numbers till you get to a point. And don't get too obsessive, guys. Like some people think, well, you know, Social Blade said I should be at, you know, X number of subscribers in 3 months, and that. Look at Social Blade like most of us today who have newer cars. When you fill it up with gas, it says, you know, you have 510 miles to go. Well, yes, based on the last way you were just driving. But remember, things change all the time. The last time you could have been on the highway on vacation. Now you're back into work and driving through the city, and that number's going to drop down by a third. All these numbers are they're nice, but they're still relative. Like, don't treat it like a Bible. Don't think just because it says you should be here at a certain time or you're at a certain grade. Like, our Social Blade has gone all over the place. Like, not very long ago, we were under 1 million. We've really shot back up again, but we've still been gaining. But we're down because we had a good run of subscribers before this, so we're down a whole 14%, but we're up 12% in views, which is weird because that just shows you how much importance it is putting on the subscriber count, in my opinion. So it boosts us up a lot in the numbers, but I don't know. You know, it's relative. So don't take it like the Holy Grail. Use it as a bit of a board measurement, but I wouldn't obsess about it too much. Anything else you want to add?
No, it's a third-party website, so always make sure that you remember that whatever you're looking at, whatever you're using for looking at your channel, it is not YouTube, it is third-party website. So definitely there's discrepancies, and also it doesn't have the same meaning as YouTube analytics. So just keep that in mind, no matter if it's Social Blade or anything else.
Yep.
Matthew Combs had 2 questions that I want to answer right away. No, we haven't been to Virginia Beach, and I love Skittles. People want to see the number change when they click the button. Well, that is going to be, how is it called? Dissipated. That is going to be starting August. So you're not going to see any numbers change starting August.
I hope I never get dissipated because I do not want that
I don't
to
know
happen.
what the word is.
No, I'm lost. We're going to call it dissipated for
So if you missed that, we did the whole live stream about it, that YouTube is hiding their exact count starting August. Check out the new changes in our video or on YouTube. Check it out. Coming August. No numbers rolling as you press the button. The Farming Life. Thank you so much for all of the suggestions. That is awesome. Awesome.
I love when a channel's coming in and helping out everybody like that. Hats off to you, my friend. Hats off to you.
I heard that when channels are at 1K, they will be shown sub counts. Channels till 1K. So up to 1K, you will see the exact amount of your subscribers. Once you hit 1K, it's gonna be rolled up or down depending where you are. Now, Bruna Kitty, as our niece, I want to tell you, don't ever use the word I heard. If you heard, go and look it up, okay? Because there's a lot of things I heard on YouTube that are not true.
Yeah.
Okay, and some of them can really hurt your channel. So if you heard something like through the grapevine as Tabby was using it, like no, read it up, find it. No, okay, because there's so many things. You talked about that, and Mike talked about that on the Creators Spotlight show on Saturday about the misconceptions on YouTube.
A whole show, three hours dedicated to just talking about.
You guys didn't even cover the tenth of it, I think, because there's so many. Please, guys, double check everything you heard. And I'm being nice, okay? I'm just really care about you, and this is nothing. This sentence like is not impacting you, but there's lots of things that people are doing that is so damaging their channels. Disney reality TV. Yeah, we don't really do the reviews on Tuesdays, but we might actually do the random channel review once again sometime soon.
Yeah.
And Face Static wants to hear their name in the echo.
Face Satan.
There you go. The Crown Chick says there's a lot of channels that will use scare tactics so they can grow their channel and hinder yours. Always go straight to the YouTube guidelines. Exactly. And like we always say, and I think we pride ourselves into that we always go for the information that we give you out is...
Ellie's TV, can you please remove your comment or I got to time you out because I can't do it, please. But we got to remove it or I got to time you out. Thank you. Sorry about that. That's all. Unless there, it's good. Sorry.
That we always pride ourselves into reading the guidelines, going to the YouTube actual sources, YouTube blogs, YouTube official Twitter accounts, official YouTube accounts, official YouTube information that comes from various sources, Creators Academy, their guidelines, Google guidelines. There's a whole bunch of information out there that you can go to, and that's what we are doing. So you don't have to, but even that, still, it's your channel. You are responsible about it, okay? Like, we don't go after what other creators said. Other creators said that this and that happened. No, we are going by what YouTube said, okay? Because there is lots of things creators said that are not true. And lots of things, it's not, yes, sometimes it is intentional, as Crown's Chick says, but oftentimes it also gets lost in translation. One person starts it with the right intention and maybe even right information, but then as it gets passed through without double checking, it little bits and pieces gets lost, and at the end it's completely untrue. We have had that happen with our information. Well, I wouldn't say our, but information that we gave initially about YouTube, and then we see it like basically chewed through and spit out in pieces that is horrible. Completely incorrect. Do your work. You are still, at the end of it all, you are the one that is responsible for your channel, okay? And I wasn't ranting at you, Bruno Kitty. It's just like every time I heard, or the grapevine, or someone said like, just really make sure, because it really can make it really bad things for your channel sometimes.
We'd love to go to New Zealand, Matthew. Believe me, we win the lottery sometime. I guess we got to play more because we don't do it often. We win, we're gone like in 2 days. We're the first place we're going to.
Yeah.
I understand, Auntie. LOL.
Thank you.
And as a side note, there's somebody one time that said it in here, because there is other network streams, and they said something I could have kissed them and gave them $100 tip for. It's nice to see some of the other network streams in here taking notes for what they'll say for the next 6 days. If somebody is doing that's in here, and I'm not taking name because I haven't looked around lately, but if you are doing that, even if we said it, go and research it. Make sure you know what you're saying, because I do watch that, like Xenia said, guys. Mm-hmm. That's why I was so glad when that person said it. We watched it happen recently again, and it was a disaster. We went and watched after because we heard about it, and it couldn't have been any more wrong. It was tried.
Make sure that you hear all of it at least.
Yes, and you understand it. It'd be like me watching some mechanic do a video on changing a transmission, and then I go back. Yeah, it's easy to change the transmission. You just pop the top, and there's a thingy in the front, and that pulls out. You got to know what you're saying, or otherwise you're really just spreading bad advice around. Enjoying the stream as always, my friends. Just lurking the chat, enjoying the great conversation while I cook. Oh my God, Pusa deserves 8 million. Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
Pet Rock Media, you're so amazing.
You. And you know what? We also don't get everything completely correct. Okay, so when we do realize that we made a mistake, we own up to it and let you know. So just be careful. It just gets me rolling. I'm sorry. Did someone drop some coin to keep you out of the chat again? Video college show is here.
Oh my God! He's on fire.
I'm a Black Rose. Hello. Who'd known? I didn't hear. I know you guys are awesome, so I said absolutely when invited here. Oh, well, thank you. Who'd known? Thank you so much, and thank you for all the nice words. I wasn't digging for the nice words. I just want to make sure, guys, that you do due diligence. You know. Ghost stories and folklore of YouTube. Yes, Panic D. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you changed your... I figured something was up. I hadn't had a chance to go and check out your channel, but yeah. I was wondering about the wrench and stuff like that there already. Okay, it was a name change. Okay. Well, it's great to have you in, but please, no more. Please, no more. And
Kronchik, yes, is very right as well. We also try to let you guys know that, of course, we had Tech Talk Tuesday last year. As much as we would love for you to watch everything that we have done here, there have been lots of changes since then. So interviews, please do. It is always interesting to watch the stories. But as for Tech Talk Tuesdays, Kronchik is so right. It changes all the time. So try to stay on top and watch the current ones. Because the stuff that was a year ago is not working for most of the time anymore.
Next question.
What are your favorite hobbies? Jeremiah Silva was asking.
Oh, don't know if we have any more left between work, kids, and YouTube now at this point. Wow, that's playing. I like to play guitar. I find it hard now with my fingers sometimes, but I like playing it. We sound like such boring people now.
Cooking for me, I think lots of our hobbies went into professional realm. Like photography was a hobby for me.
Yeah, that's why, exactly.
Videography was a hobby for Andrew, but now we are a business, like a professional services of that, right? YouTube was the same way. So it's kind of a lot of the things that we have had as a hobby.
Our life is a very big gray area. Everything blends into each. That's
exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
But cooking and guitar for him, for sure, definitely, yeah.
Not a hell, fellow musician. Yeah, I used to be a drummer years ago, and I play guitar as well. Good evening, Construction Cronies. How are you? If you both could travel to any one place in the world, where would it be? I think it was... Where we did go was Iceland for our wedding, and after that, I think New Zealand, I would say. Yeah. I would say both of us would agree on that one right away.
I got to say Australia because I know there's lots of people from Australia.
Yes, Australia and New Zealand together, yes.
Yeah, but I'm not just saying it because it will come in package. Once it does, we'll probably will go to both then.
And there is a difference between two countries, and that's the fun part of it. That's kind of like Canada and the States. Like, there is a difference, and that's what makes it exciting.
Yeah, just because of the location. It's just easier to visit both at the same time, but definitely.
John T. Cash, how are you? Great to see you. Oh, big smile on Crone's chick's face when we get down there.
Yeah, Rodden Games, how are you doing? Okay, so we have next question here. 30 and Heating It. I want to incorporate music reaction videos into my channel. These videos pull tons of views.
They do.
But due to copyright issues, do they make you ineligible to be monetized?
It depends if you use music that puts claims on or not. If it's claims you can get by, I still think it's a really bad idea. I think it's a short-term fix that would... Sorry, Sean. Thought you would say Northeast Ohio.
Well, that's more doable.
Yes, we'd love to do it. Yes, for sure. We definitely would love to see it.
That's more real. Not that Australia and New Zealand wouldn't be real, but that's more in the long run.
Oh, your cold in Australia is right now what we're getting in the spring, so don't worry, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Just the more rain. I know you guys get more rain season.
Sean, we're going there next week. What are you talking about?
That's right. That's the surprise. That's the announcement tonight.
Making a pot roast, Petrock Media. Ooh. Oh, and searing it to pressure. Cool. Oh.
Hey, Joe is in the house. How are you? Freezing in Toronto. We were moving to Montreal.
No. It's +7 yesterday.
Not that we don't want you, but...
+11 today. No.
How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're trying to stay warm through all of it. Great to see you.
It's supposed to be +23 on the Formula weekend, though, so hopefully it's going to be nice.
That's true.
And not raining. If it's warm, it's raining. If it's sunny, it's freezing, so... take that anytime then. +45 like it was last year. So I know we probably have around the same temperature now.
Exactly. You do not want to. Montreal, in short, is Miami in the summer. We get over 40 degrees, sometimes like 44 degrees with about 80% humidity or more. So we're like Miami in the summer, and the wintertime we're like Alaska with all the humidity. So it'd have to be Alaska, but close to like large body of water. and because we get also minus 44.
Cardoso Media had plus 31. No, I actually rather have this than humidity and hot. Last year was like deadly, literally deadly here.
Yeah.
Lots of people actually died from the heat and humidity. So I'd rather have this. It's still you can still put some layers on, so it's fine. I just wanted to add to 30 and hating it. You can have problems being monetized, not because you have them, but because they rather monetize content that is original. Okay, so if most of your content is based on reviews of something that is not made by you, they might not monetize you at all, or take forever to monetize you because they prefer to do it for creative content. So that might be an issue too, even without any copyright strikes or claims whatsoever.
Hey Joe, we were sitting around a Bic lighter wearing turtlenecks drinking cocoa with rum, inside voice.
With rum. Oh, hot chocolate with rum is like the best thing ever. Okay, we went too much into the Friday questions here.
Oh my God, she admitted to it. The sky is falling. Construction cronies, thank you so much for the super chat. You're a lovely couple, and I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate Xenia's look right now.
Well, guys, save these questions for Friday, because Friday is our Unicorn Creators Therapy Friday Night Live, and you never know where it ends and how it happens. And we always love all of these questions because then we can more expand on them.
Oh, definitely. We can jump in between them a little bit. Usually she's the one that's telling me we got to get this done, so that's why I'm just enjoying the moment. Hey there, Spencer Damon. How are you?
Of me being different. Has you noticed that? Have you noticed that?
I tell you.
It's a full moon.
It is a full moon.
At the end, I turn into Wolverine.
Alrighty, why don't you be a Wolverine that reads the next question?
Carrie's Adventures, very specific question, so I don't know if you're going to be able to help, but let's see. Carrie's Adventures, I'm getting a message saying, as a moderator on this channel, they'll be able to see any message you post. I click got it and resume. I still can't go live. I really don't understand the question, because one part of the question is about moderators, which is true. Mm-hmm. The other part about not being able to go live, which has nothing to do with being a moderator or not, or having moderators or not. You can go live without them. So Carrie's Adventures, if you can hear us, I would specify the question. Make sure that you're over 1,000, that you don't have any copyright strikes or community strikes in the last 90 days. And if that is all true, reword the question and we'll try to help you. Okay. Judy S. Life asked, so we're back to the question. When I try to do live on mobile, it says I'm not allowed because of copyright strike, but the only warning I had was about music, and it specifically said not a copy strike. Now, I did look into it, and I looked at the Bruni Kitty's message. It says not only about the claimed music, but any kind of strikes against you. So what you want to make sure is, and I did post already the link before in the chat, that there's no claims, strikes, community, or copyright. So community or copyright against your channel whatsoever in the 90 days prior to that. So if you have anything like that prior to that, that is what's going to impact you for sure. So I hope it answers it. I will put the link again in the chat once Andrew answers the next question.
Pardon me, sorry.
CW Gaming asked, every time I upload a video, I keep getting a message that says this video is private. To share this video, change it to public or unlist, but my video is already public. Oh. That might be a default problem.
That's what I'm thinking. And you got to manually do it every time. That is possible.
Will setting the default uploads change it? Maybe his default uploads is set like that. So
that's what I'm thinking. And every time he makes a new one, it's automatically coming up.
Right.
It's the only thing I can think of into it.
Yeah.
Hi, Shirley. How are you?
Can you explain it while I put the link for?
Yeah, you just have to go and look for. Because I'm trying to think of where you set it, because that's something you don't do every day. We forget, don't remember every step, but you have to go down through your listings in your studio. But there's one where you set all your defaults for your lives, and it's going to have like what tags you use every time, what description you're going to use. And in there, do you remember what tab it was called? I'm trying to remember. I kind of forget at the moment.
Default uploads.
Default uploads under the live setting, right? No, under the
Channel.
Channel category. That's what I couldn't remember. Under the channel category. And there you're going to set what comes up every time you start. So that's probably set to private. That's the only thing I can think of that it would be. So you want to get in there, go under channel and the channel defaults and just set it there. Check there. That's most likely what's going on. Change it to public, hit apply, and then after that, the next time you upload, it should do that by default. So,
Video Call-In Show has the same and says it's a YouTube bug. Well, double check if it's not your defaults though, because it could be.
Because I didn't think they had a default for it. That's why I'm thinking. I did not think for that. I know that, we know tags, descriptions, but I didn't remember for that. But maybe they do. We're doing it through OBS, so it's a bit of a different process. We're reusing our slides each time, our old live streams, so it's a bit different. Maybe somebody in here has seen it as well. There's another person, but yeah, I didn't think that was one of them. But you never know. Will Gets Ripped, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Do the default tags need to be in parentheses? No.
What is parentheses?
Quotations.
Oh,
for the channel.
For the channel
yes.
ones, they need to be, but not for the video one.
Yes, channel. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Because they do them weird in the line. And I hate that they do that.
Yeah.
You know, they're preaching to everybody and trying to make it easier, and they still have two different sets for that. For the love of God, get it over the same as the video and be done with it already.
Yeah.
I think defaults is in the settings in studio in beta.
Well,
Nomadic Bike is saying.
It's under the channel, under the default uploads. But, okay, Flab and
Oh,
Epic.
it's a video call-in show says, no, my default is in public.
Okay,
Just
well
check.
then it might be a bug then,
Yep.
as Video Call-In Show was saying. So double check it is not your default, and if it's not, then it is a bug, as Video Call-In Show was saying. So thank you so much, guys. There you go. You have similar experiences. That's what it's all is about. Flub in Epic, yeah, there are more rules with YouTube than in Congress. We agree. It's constant reading of everything. It's like being in a YouTube university every day. Okay, Hood Known, I got your question as well. Got your question here. And let's run to the next question. And we have next question from Destination Chronicles. My social blue book is broken. Can I find out what my channel is worth from another source? Okay, can I take this one? Yeah, you can definitely do that. There's lots of channels out there, and I don't know. I mean, you have to pay for this one, so
Exactly.
I mean, if you love it, that's great. I would, and we have tried the Web Fluential. Go and check it out. It's something similar. It's not exactly like that, but it gives you an idea. So check out Web Fluential. I put the link in the chat. So check it out, and you can use that for now. Next question.
That's the thing, if it's worth doing, right? Because exactly, that's why. If you figure it's needed, do so. But
Yeah. Crownstick, no, we haven't gotten to your questions, yes. 30 and hating. Yeah, okay, we already answered that one. A random quick asked question. Someone told me I have to be 18 to stream after I got 2 community guideline strikes because I was not old enough. Is that right?
go ahead.
I know you're 13, so if you were streaming under 13, then it is against the guidelines. If you were streaming and you were 13, you are fine. If you are in United States, Canada, and most of the other countries. If you're not, then you gotta check your own country and check out if your specific age is under the specific guidelines of the country. You're fine. It's not 18, it's 13 on the general guidelines, and then on each separate one separately.
I'm wondering, can I ask where you got that from? Like, and I'm not picking on you. Like, I'm curious because this is one of those things that that's why I want you to answer, because this is one of those shake my head ones, and it's not because of you. I know people are telling stuff like that. If don't get a channel in trouble, but just say like, have you heard from a YouTube channel or if you know, because that is the kind of stuff that's going around so much lately. It's mind-boggling. Where it's. MX Guru, how are you? The Itchy Guru. We got our gurus together, the Itchy and the MX. Side by side, I love that. Great to see you.
I'll post a link for age requirements on Google accounts, and you can check it out, but most of them are 13 unless specified directly in this link that is coming shortly in the chat. There you go. Yeah, I don't know if he's still up, so he might not be here anymore. I do apologize. It might be so. Jeremiah Silva, I hope I got your question. I got to copy 2 questions here.
Arts Adventure, how are you? Great to see you. And there again goes, well, she's looking. There it is. You see, all this stuff can be found. And literally, it's as easy as just going into Google and typing in what are the age requirements. Just make sure whatever you land into is usually would be the top ones. The top recommendations are mostly official ones. Double check it's from Google. They answer a lot of these questions already. You can, Google Doc, you can find it. What are the minimum age requirements for streaming on YouTube?
Just double check that it's a recent update, because sometimes Google spits out the 5-year-old.
No, but at least it'll give you something to start with, yes, and then kind of check through cross. Yes, and anything, guys, you're even doing research for your own videos and that, cross-reference everything on here, no matter what the case. I mean, even some people think, well, it came from Wikipedia, it's got to be true. Wikipedia does not always have the truth in it, so whatever it is you're doing, if it's for business or for your YouTube channel, whatever, always cross-reference. Check 2-3 places, make sure you got the right information, because you'll be surprised sometimes how off or debatable a thing can be. So
Stephanie Ferrante, I got your question. Great question. We'll get to that as well. And hello to everybody just joining us as well. Do you want to have next question?
Well, I'm waiting to hear it.
Okay. So now there's 2 questions from Proshik. When you update tags and thumbnails, will it take time for the algorithm to adjust it? I've been trying to really fine-tune it so it's consistent across the board and more searchable and niched.
Nothing happens really fast. Some once in a while seem to kind of grab quickly, but it does take a little while. It really does. So it's something you got to be patient with. Try to look at the old expression, when you drive looking down at the ground, you swerve all over the road. You want to look ahead. I think Xenia and I, we pretty much agree a lot of times we're like at a 3-month plan of attack on anything. Not that it always takes 3 months to happen. It usually sometimes comes in with about 2 weeks, I'd say. You'll start seeing stuff like that, sometimes, but it can take longer. Don't be discouraged by it. If you're doing all the right practices, you're upping your chances all the time.
Plus, you are a smaller channel, so what we always say, when you're under 1,000, it all is an estimate, and it all takes longer.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so just take into account that you're still growing, so it will take a bit more because you have fewer views, let's say, than on regular channel should be having. Over 1,000, you will see the difference in a longer period of time, right? So yeah, just keep that in mind. So the next question from Proshik was, with live streams, would you think editing the stream after, this is shorten it or cut out the chit chat parts, would make it more viewable after the stream is complete?
Yeah, in some ways. It's not always guaranteed, but it is something you can try. It's something we've considered as well. One thing is, when it goes up, then you're putting it up as, because you mean to, wait a minute, I should ask this in 2 parts. Do you mean editing it because you can do it on YouTube just to cut it down? Or do you mean okay, that one? I'm not sure if it will make such a big difference. Honestly, for that part, I would just do the time, like when we do interviews, we have a timestamp. To jump to the interview, go to timestamp, blah, 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 blah. The other option is to download it, edit it, and re-upload it as a video that's cut, which can help you, but also you have to be very careful when you work around so you don't get hit with duplication. So if it's just the live stream myself, I just think it's better to either put it at the top in your description or pin a comment with the timestamp to jump to the interview, go to such and such. But we got to realize most live streams don't have a very long shelf life. They're not very evergreen.
Yeah, we get around 25% of rewatched live streams, after the fact, after they get posted.
Yeah.
But that's now.
Yeah.
That's now. I mean, with the numbers that we have now, I don't even remember what was before. So
it was definitely not 25%. That forget the number, but it was nowhere near. So
plus, also, I hope that you're going to go for the monetization. If you do that, you're cutting out your watch time.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would be you, I wouldn't be doing it at least until you get your monetization straight. I would just do what Andrew was saying. Yeah. Artist fan, I so agree to you. And Jason, I got your question as well. Carrie's Adventures, trying to seem, I hope it doesn't seem to say, Robinson from streaming completely and caused me so much frustration. No, I didn't see your response. I'm not trying to seem rude. I hope it doesn't seem. This error has stopped me from streaming completely and has caused me much frustration. No, so I didn't get your answer. Post it again for specifying. We really try to understand what you're asking before we get the answer to you. So if you can ask it again, what is it exactly about? Okay. Jesse, Robert, I got your question as well. Lots of questions, guys, today.
A nomadic bike, about that one, you got to see what your upload settings are. If they're not in play, MPEG 4 is fine. It just depends what your base was working with, whatever your editor. That could cause it to go wonky sometimes. Speed it up, slow it down, or just have some problems in general. I'll just give you a fast answer on that one.
Artist Fund, got your question as well. Calidora Robinson, hello and welcome to our channel. Hello, and getting into the next question here. And we have, what do you think about opioid epidemic all over the world?
It's awful. And hopefully it's dealt with. I don't know if we want to go too into
all I can say that our pharmacies actually have free kits now of helping people that have overdosed on fentanyl, which I must say our government has jumped on it. So,
yep.
Okay, next question. B-Town Paranormal. There are a couple questions, but I'm kind of consolidating them in one, okay? Is there any advice you can give regarding to drawing a bigger audience? We're trying to branch out further, and what can, where to go to have more audience. They try to put all tags in, hashtags, popping thumbnails, but what else would be there to suggest besides the optimizing of the channel and videos?
Cardosa, have a great night and congratulations on your first paid drone job. We're really happy for you. Keep up the great work, my friend. Okay. In short, videos, live streams, I'm just going to summarize them all up in the same, guys. You got to do all your bases. Make sure you have a great looking channel. A really, really well drawn out about section. Everything has to be ticked off. Everything, good looking thumbnails, all categorized, commonality between the banner, the avatar, the videos, everything packaged together well. That said, you also need really good content. That's a big part of it, is content and the packaging. Then it's to listen to your audience and get a feel for what they really want to see from you. And a lot of people I'm really happy to see now are starting to use polls in community tabs and stuff like that. Do you want to see more of this? Do you want to see more of that? Don't think that if you ask people, they're going to think you're incompetent or anything. Because some people are a bit scared, if they put it out there, that people might, think they can't do what they're doing right. Ask them what they like to see. Go by your videos. A lot of times, Xenia and I will get a channel up here, and they had a couple of videos that did banger, killer videos for their size. And then the majority are very small, and we'll ask them why why didn't you continue with what was really moving? But I really like this stuff, It's not on here, I build it, they will come. It really is what the audience want to hear. We're doing good tonight. We're having a really good turnout here, right? But we also mention this stuff when we're doing when we do our wheel. We get more people listening though on that one or at least more people in the chat, because there's entertainment. There's a higher level of entertainment going on at the same time. But there also we can't go as in depth as we do tonight. So it's about packaging and understanding your numbers and which ones are important to you. So really listen to your audience. Get a feel for what they want. You might love doing something somewhat. Travels with Bruce. I always bring him up, who I was there tonight. I always bring him up as an example. Mickey XOXO, how you doing?
Hey,
Great to
doing?
see you, Mickey. Oh, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
Don't
There
sing. You can't sing. You can't.
I can't sing, so
play.
I can't set it off because my singing's bad. So there you go. I'll take back the claps. That's the, if anything throws over top would be the claps.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's the major thing with it is really evaluating what your audience wants to see, and he did that by just changing around these times when he does stuff. He used to do a long welcome at the beginning, then get in the news. He realized some were leaving because they didn't want to wait that long. Turn around, started doing a quick hello, engaged the audience, did the news, and then went and conversed with everybody later on. And his channel is grown by leaps and bounds by doing that. So I know it's kind of a generic thing. It's just all those things together. Remember, guys, like I always say, what we do is we're just stacking the odds in our favor. There's no foolproof way to do it. So...
yeah. I also just briefly looked at your channel. Get your thumbnails intact and your homepage and start with that. And that probably is going to answer you a lot of questions right there. Next question that we have here is from Wicked Fabs. Outside of social media platforms, how do you promote your channel?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, yeah, if we do a raid, it's only at the end when we're all done. We don't do raids. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the question, sorry.
How do you promote your channel outside of social media platforms?
Outside of social media platforms? There's all kinds of things. You can go to events as long as they allow it. Make sure they allow it. Some go to seminars if you're a mechanic channel and there's a car show going on in your area. That's a great place to go out and get your name out there and stuff like that. Xenia on that one was calling in radio stations when we started getting in guests and bringing it up with them, and she started tweeting them out, but that kind of falls back using social media though to reach them. Have a great night, the Crohn's chick. You be well. Much love to you.
See, Panic D says we go to conferences and have a booth.
Exactly.
I know lots of channels that are doing that as well, yeah.
Yes, exactly. There's an example right there.
Yeah.
Panic D, Sean and them, they do a great job of doing stuff like that.
Have your business cards ready. So when you talk about your YouTube channel, you can give your business card with your YouTube channel on there so people can find you.
Yep. No problem, Jeremiah. Not a problem whatsoever.
But also within the social media, I mean, social media is not just retweeting, your video. There's tons of different ways of how you can do it. Like Andrew was saying, you can tweet to other influencers that are bigger with a personal invite to watch your video, for example. We're not the only ones that are doing that. Lots of people are doing that. You can create your community, like I know Panic D is doing on their Facebook group, which has grown to almost 800 some people. We have ours on Discord. It's also social media, but it is not just about the retweeting your things.
Exactly.
It's also about growing community within there as well, helping out people, answering people's questions, commenting on other people's stuff, and mainly sharing other people's content too. I see a lot of, for example, Twitter accounts that all they do is just share their own videos. Well, first of all, it's boring. Second of all, there's no engagement whatsoever because nobody's coming. They just see it as spam, okay? The same as with selling. I forget what it was, 30-70, that you like share other people's things, and then 30% is selling you, which basically is sharing your stuff. That's how you build a community and people coming back and things like that. So groups, forums, communities, things like that is also a great way to grow within social media, but not in the, traditional way of thinking about that. So Push Studios have a QR code people can scan to join our channel at our table. Love that. I love it so much.
Yep.
That is instant joining of your channel. That is so cool.
Much love to you. Video call-in showing right back at you. Keep being fantastic, my friend. You got an awesome show. Much love to you. Be well.
Nomadic Bike. Yeah, exactly. It sucks for the live stream average watch time to only raid for a couple minutes. Yeah, and it just oftentimes draws away people. So we don't want to do that. It's just not nice.
No.
Okay. Jesse, I got your question. Video call-in show. Thank you so much. Spencer Entertainment. Spencer Entertainment, it takes time. You are still growing. You are getting there.
That's
I know. Be patient. Be patient. It doesn't happen instantly. We are, I think, finally getting to almost 2,500 on Twitter, which is yay. But it takes a lot of time, and I wish it wouldn't. Sometimes I wish we wouldn't have any social media because I just can't keep track of it all. What do you think about sub-bots, especially in growing regions?
Oh, it's a great way to kill your channel.
Yeah.
A great way to kill it, to have it blacklisted, and then YouTube just doesn't even look at it as a viable watch. It really is that bad of an idea. Anything bought it. You're just looking. You might as well just say if you don't care about your channel, have fun with it if that's your kick. But eventually you'll just get blacklisted, and what that means is you don't get notification or anything that it's happening. The algorithm has just deemed you as kind of a junky mess, and you just don't get recommended to anybody. Mostly even your followers. If you have 10,000 at that time, because it's a sub bot, you have 10,000, maybe 20 might know that you're on if you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're lucky. Larry Johnson, how are you, my friend? Great to see you.
Also, if you can keep it forever, then go ahead. If not, you're just going to dip so far.
Hit the like button, guys. Tweet it out. All that good stuff. We do appreciate the help. You guys are absolutely awesome. And plus, too, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe so we can show you guys everything else that we have going on.
Spence, I wanted just to tell you, I know, and I follow you on Twitter. Try to get involved into other people's conversations more. So, like, if somebody asks a question of a bigger influencer or whatever, or even if we post something, if you can have a conversation underneath in the comment section, that also helps people following you. It doesn't have to be just from your channel.
Hood, no, I love that. Know where you're going, and the path becomes more easy to travel. Very, very well said. And very underestimated, it really is.
Got Andre's question. We'll put it in the queue. And Jeremiah Silva asked about against or pro PewDiePie.
Not PewDiePie, but I think it's all irrelevant. It's not my argument, not my mess.
Okay, so let's get to the next question. Next question here. Katrina Kidris asked, can you give us an insight on how does YouTube watch time work? If my sister and other family members play me on their mobile devices to support me, does this not get counted if the same Wi-Fi? So the talk is about watch time, not views.
Right. Oh, I thought you were taking it. Okay.
Oh, I can take it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so watch time is a bit different than views. So you do get your watch time. It does nothing to do with your Wi-Fi. Watch time is every time a unique viewer watches your video, okay? So if you watch one video for, if not you, your own video, but if somebody watches your video for 10 times and it's not your own video, it's going to count as a watch time. It's a watch time, though, which is different from a view, okay? If a unique view is completely something different, because although you might be clicking on it 10 times, it's only going to count as one. The same as if somebody is going to start watching your video, let's say on a mobile, and then they're going to continue on their TV and then continue till the end on their tablet before bedtime. Well, it's still going to be one view, not three, although you use 3 devices because you're using the same account. It still counts as one unique viewer. That's why oftentimes you see views adjusting after the video gets posted after a while. So there's a difference between views and watch time. But watch time, yes, go ahead. Just don't watch your own videos. That has no influence whatsoever. It has nothing to do with your watch time gaining. That's not going to happen. The only thing that I might tell you, though, if you're really far ahead from getting 4,000, don't do that because you're going to drop, okay? What's going to happen is, yes, now all of your family's watching it, okay? You have let's say you have 1,000 hours still left. Everybody's watching. Well, but what is going to happen when they're going to stop watching it? You're going to dip so far that YouTube is going to all of a sudden say, well, what's going on here? Nobody likes it anymore. Nobody's watching it anymore. And you're going to start to get shadowed. So if you need only a couple hours, I don't know, 20, 30 hours, not suggesting it, but just saying, just a little, fine. But if that's how you're getting your watch time, don't do it. It's gonna make it worse for when you get it for afterwards.
David, Bill Vlogs, how are you? Good to see you. Great to see you guys. Have to go. Have a great one. You too. Be well. Guys, we were talking about grades and stuff a while ago, even though this is the third end one, and some people come to us sometimes, oh my God, I've dropped so far in Social Blade. A lot of times that's what happened. They built up that hype to get there, and it went up and up and up, and then it dropped. And this is where they usually see it because they should be looking at their analytics more. But unfortunately, they mostly go to Social Blade for gauging their site completely. And that's where you're going to see those drops, because you see great big minus by the engagement and stuff like that. So I went about 2 months ago. I found a new live stream I've never been to. This is how bad the ideas get put into people's heads. There were, of course, the network stream and how to grow your channel. And it was him and a couple of kids and an uncle and one other person all sitting down showing how you have to run all your devices in your house to grow your channel, watching your videos. And I stayed there for about an hour. It was almost like, we're all gruesome inside a little bit. It's bad enough to see the car wreck, but sometimes you want to see the tow trucks pulling away the vehicle. Like, I couldn't stop watching what I was seeing here. And it was this really great advice and really well said and really methodical about the whole thing on how this was the key to grow. And that's why when you were talking about that, it made me think of that scenario. And you got to picture it. It's in somebody's living room, and there's like 4 people all sitting around, and one's got their phone, the other one's got a laptop, the other one's at a desktop, and another one's got a laptop. And it was like a channel mill, if you want. And I'm like, stressing to people with how great of an idea that is. That's why I say, even with us, guys, anybody, please go and research what anybody tells you, because then you see it for yourself and you know where you stand on here. There is so much misinformation. It is honestly disgusting. People just run with stuff. No idea what it is. Can't be bothered for the 20 minutes, half hour to go and research it and be able to say it with even confidence to tell other people. So you need to have you need to handle that for yourself and really make sure, because you got to realize that, guys, some is really bad advice that can hurt your channel, get you strikes, all these things. I've heard people tell people, you want to get your channel noticed, put in a lot of tags with famous stars and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a great way to get a community strike. Fantastic way. But that wasn't mentioned into it because they probably weren't even aware of it. They probably went to see a big channel and thought, wow, if I copy that, because they downloaded TubeBuddy, I can just copy and paste it in. Work for them, going to work for me. So really double check and triple check your facts here, because you got to know, because when the channel's down, it's down. And for most of them, they're not even going to listen to what we have to say. It's going to be very hard to get their attention. That's why I say don't use copyright music. Why? Yes, some of it you can share, but what happens tomorrow if it changes? And who's going to fight that battle for you if it does happen? Do you have the months to invest into it? The time, the money, advisors, all that stuff. So, Roger's in the house. Canadian Drone Hub. How are you, my friend? Awesome to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I know we're way off subject now. What's the next questions we got? Because we do got a couple and we're getting close to time. So.
Yeah, so we have...
Hi, everybody that just came in, by the way. Sorry about that.
Alflar's Journey. I don't use a computer. Do all my editing with tablet and phone. Anyone out there have a channel that show tips and tricks for mobile? D. Niman. That's probably our go-to channel for if anybody is doing everything on mobile, that's the channel to go and get your tips from. All the apps that you need, iOS, Android, blah blah blah, all of that. He's really great. He does
a fantastic job onto it.
Yeah, he's really knows everything about it, and is really great, and does live streams as well. So go and check out Creator Spotlight Show. Do you have his channel channel link on handy? D. Neiman, that's Nick's Neiman's brother, but yeah, I just really like the way he's doing it. We like it. He's
a great guy too, by the way.
Yeah, and a really great guy too. So if you are the one that you're using phone, definitely go check out his suggestions and tips. Next question here we have Riley Finchville Food Reviews. One of my videos was taken down by YouTube. Apparently broke the community guidelines, which I didn't, because it said my video was flagged. I don't know why YouTube did that. Well, somebody flagged it if it was flagged, not YouTube. Not knowing what your video is about, we can't answer your question.
Yeah, you have to see it and have way more details to figure that one out. Message us in private if you're listening. And we can talk about it. Thank you, Nomadic Bike, by the way, for putting up the link for D. Niman.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, definitely.
Have a good night, Tracy.
Go check him out.
Thank you so much for coming.
He shouted us out in one of his videos as well about mobile streaming, and if you're under 1,000, what to use for mobile streaming. So go find that video. I sent it this week, I think 2 people in a quest of finding the video. Okay. Who'd known if I upload no copyright content, should I make it Creative Commons?
It's general. I think it just means free videos. Yeah, usually that's what it goes under.
Yeah, so if you want other people to use it, then yes. Carrie's Adventures. I'm over 1K, no strikes, and I tried to go live. The same thing. Oh, we already. Okay, so sorry.
Usually when somebody asks me that question, they're already going towards common. Like, they're not worried about it because they would be asking it completely different. That's why I said it that way. Hey, Philip, how are you? Philip Cockram, guys. Been here with us since the beginning, and fantastic guy. If you don't have Philip, check him out, guys. He is awesome. Love Philip. Great to see you, buddy.
Oh, Dee and Nick, they're visiting because really they originally they are in Asia, which is very surprising to everybody usually. Philip Cockram, hello. It's been 3 months from I got my live streaming removed, which I have no strikes and still can't live stream on anything. Do you got any suggestions? How old are you now? I forget now. Are you 13 now? Because I think that was the problem was, Spence. And I remember your case. And I think that's what the problem was, is that you were underaged and without parent supervision. If you are 13 already, I would send the documentation to YouTube support and try to get that resolved. That might help. Carrie's Jeremiah Silva question. Do you think starting a YouTube channel should start by age because of tax laws? And should parents be accountable for the underage accounts?
Our opinion on it, I'm not sure. I think parents should be somewhat involved with it. I do, especially after seeing more and more YouTube being involved in here. Yes, to some extent. I don't know how much, but I do, really, because it's getting worse and worse and worse, to be honest. Especially, there's a lot. It's hard because YouTube has become like the rock stars that when I was younger watching. You know, they're influenced by it heavily. I mean, this is the rock stars generation is found on YouTube. It's the YouTubers doing it. I'd at least be involved in it. Maybe not accountable. I don't know. It's very, very hard. That's a hard question to ask. I answer from the hip, so I guess I'll stick with it somewhat. I don't want to do the helicopter parent thing into it. I don't mean it that way. I just mean it's like, it's kind of like letting your kid wander around with a semi-auto through a neighborhood sometimes. I don't know.
Well, it's a 2-part question, in my opinion. First of all, tax laws, you can't monetize your channel unless you're 18. So that answers that. Yeah, it's just no... parents be accountable for underage accounts. I agree to what Andrew says. I mean, you can't have it under 13 anyway. And depending on other countries, I've already posted the link for other countries' restriction. I agree. So much helicopter parenting. I mean, do you really think by not allowing your child to have a YouTube channel when they are 13, they're not going to be exposed to anything else around them? I mean, come on, wake up.
You know, just involved with it. I wouldn't let them just have a free for all. No. I would definitely want to know what's going on and be able to peek, to be able to have a view of where they are, not just letting them free roam it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree definitely, but your co-host was Andrew because he's under 13. Actually, I am 10 years younger than Andrew, so I think he's co-hosting with me here because I'm underaged.
There you go.
Unique Gifts, I got your question as well. And I already answered Destination Chronicles. You probably left somewhere. Web Influential, so check out.
Awesome, Philip. I'm glad your fingers are feeling better, my friend. Time to hit that guitar again. I know you're in your work season, but looking forward to more of it. That's awesome.
So Destination Chronicles, I hope you hear it now. Webinfluential.com would be something similar, but not exactly the same. So the next question here is from Stephanie. It's not related to YouTube, but I would like to know, what are your thoughts on Adobe Creative Cloud? I have made the decision to switch to Photo Raw 2019 5, and I'm so glad. You only pay one time.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I've used it previous versions that are free for that. I don't know.
Adobe is, we use it, but I mean, we're a business. We can claim it, all that stuff and everything. I've been using, especially for editing for the last so many years. I just don't want another learning curve, but it does bother me. Like I say, today, if I was to come into it and I want something more powerful, I'd be right all over DaVinci Resolve. Same thing with photo editing. There's so many great programs out now doing it today. So, yeah, I think it's a great idea myself. Well, Eduardo, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Was interested in your opinion. Does it hinder your channel some if you were watching random topics on your account, even if things had nothing? Yes. Guys, make sure you have two accounts. You have your account for when you're doing your channel. When you go to browse and watch whatever it is you like to just sit back and relax with, switch over to your personal account, because that does play a big influence in where your videos get recommended to and stuff like that. Yes.
Especially your kids' accounts.
Yes, exactly. That's a very good question, and yes, it does very much. Philip, you're definitely at the top of that list, my friend.
Thank you.
Next one.
So we have a question about can we fill the monetization form before it comes monetized? Is it okay or better do that first?
Oh no, the form you can fill it out. Yes, you can link it. Yeah, you can link it up. Definitely.
Link your AdSense, all of that.
It's actually better to do in advance, so when the time comes, it's just another less step you have to deal with to get going. So.
By the way, I wanted to say about the DaVinci Code. Jay Lipman actually does pretty good tutorials about how to use DaVinci, which is free. Link down below. Check it out.
Jesse Robert Garza, something I just thought of. I have premium. Do you get paid if I watch their channel? Yeah, we're getting money. It's divided into two sections, and we'll see how much comes from premium.
We get paid more.
Yep.
From your watch time, we get paid more. Yeah. So Jesse Robert also was asking, is there a limit on the amount of channels you can sub to? Just asking because people say that is why I lose about 3-4 a day.
That's not why you're losing them, but there is a limit to what you can subscribe to. It's up until it's 2,000. Up until 2,000.
Yeah.
And then after that,
it's 5,000 and then something.
Yeah, and it goes exponentially. You're not quite sure when you really get to it. So, is it fixed at 5,000? I thought it was after 2,000. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's kind of after that, it's kind of a feed and handed type of thing. Yeah,
but this is not why you're losing the subs. Why you're losing
said that tonight, actually, at the beginning.
Talked about it.
Yeah. The subs you're losing mostly is because you've gained some. They're getting rid of older ones. And I brought up an example tonight. I'll tell this one very fast. I was on Bruce Travels. He said I was from Montreal. Channel asked me. He said, "Oh, you're from Montreal?" So she said, "I'm going to go subscribe to you." And I went over to check her channel, and I could see it there. But I also had Social Blade open because I was getting ready to set up for tonight. And all of a sudden, I lost 11 in a row, just like that, flatlined. But I checked, and her subscription was still there, showing once again that YouTube is usually not removing the new ones. It's taking away old ones that are inactive. So would that always be the case? Who knows? But I did see that happen right in, an actual live case of it tonight. So that's what we actually opened up talking about.
I'm asking because I watched Dave Jacobs' old playlist the other day and did not know if I was helping him or not. Yeah.
No. Please, definitely.
Please do. Like I said, there's a difference between a view and a watch, okay? View is a view, one. Watch, you can watch 15 times and it's going to be watch.
Yep.
Okay? So there's two different things, watch time and view. Brant Ariel said I just got Adobe CC and back into it for the first time in years, had former graphics career, and this monthly payment seems better than the old days of big investment.
And yes, in a way it is. I agree. It's just that Adobe Gouge is so heavy onto it. I know there's a lot of R&D going on and stuff like that. But the updates over the last couple of years, I mean, there has been some ground-changing ones, syncing auto, stuff like that, pairing up between color grades. They're actually starting to do more towards vlogger's side. It's just some of them, like, I was just Tony CC, who travels around the world. He is trained, of course, he's working now with Final Cut, And he says just because it's half the work, and he's right. That's one thing about Premiere, for instance, in video editing is the process. But I like the integration of Adobe Audition, After Effects, and all that, being able to keep it linear on your timeline and still be able to go back and edit on the fly. So, oh yeah, Roger's going on, guys. If you're up at 3 a.m. Eastern, Roger is a champ, guys. He's a streaming champ. Not only is he on 7 days a week, he's also started reaching out more to the Australian audience, and that by going on at 3 a.m. for a couple hours. So he's on for like 2 hours then or so, then lays down for a little bit, and then gets up and does the whole thing again at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Drone Kings, if you're still here, maybe you can pass the word out to the Australian crowd of droners out there.
That would be awesome. Yes, definitely.
Gaming Prince, hello. There was a question about Adobe Flash that they are deprecating. Now I finally remember the word.
Deprecating.
What do you think about the death of Adobe Flash and all the old pages like Cool Math Games and Club Penguin being obsolete?
Well, I actually, when I took my graphic multimedia integration studies in 2000, I took the second course they ever offered on Flash. It was so primitive. Back then I said this is never going to be anything. I was wrong. I was actually more excited about it. Back then it was Macromedia who created. I was more excited about Director. But, I mean, it was flawed. It's a really easy security system breach. It's code. And it's no surprise they had to get rid of it. It's too bad, but, it's anything that offers that much opening to security breaches is not going to last. I'm surprised it lasts as long as it did, to be honest. Oh, smart, Gary. My daughter's in university, so I get the student discount for Adobe CC. Still not using Premiere. Wow. Yeah, because it is a lot.
I do think, though, unless you are editing flat movie footage or raw photo footage, why? Like, why do you need it?
It's that whole thing about, why are you taking the Ferrari to go get milk?
Yeah.
It's...
So I'm not really sure. I mean, lots of people do, but I having tried lots of things as well with photo. Like, it just takes longer, first of all, and if you're using JPEGs, then the same as with video, so many easier and faster ways to do it. So the next question we have here. Art is fun is, should I be concerned when I see an account kicked out of a chat for spamming, then turns around and subscribes to me?
Oh, sorry, I was reading a comment from Tino. And no, I have not, but I got it up for after, so sorry.
Art is fun is asking, should I be concerned when I see an account kicked out of the chat for spamming, but then it turns around and subscribes to me?
Well, I mean, everybody has their own taste, and what doesn't fly, for instance, in our chat might fly well with somebody else's, But spamming is spamming. I find when somebody spams, they tend to be annoying. As a side note, guys, and every once in a while somebody will come in and say, well, your channel, somebody came to mine and said, Senior and Pusa Studios subscribe, so you got to subscribe back to me. If they ever say anything like that involving our name, please flag them and please delete them. Please, stuff like that. But I mean, it's your choice. Yeah, I would be myself, but
yeah,
everybody has their own taste. I don't want to tell people who they should or shouldn't subscribe to.
If there's something really nasty, like, I would block them even if they're not subscribed to you.
Yep, I'll do that. I'll be in a live stream. Somebody comes in being a pain in the ass. First thing I do is I run over and block them because I don't even want them finding me. Mm-hmm. I don't need to grow that badly.
No, exactly. Flop and Epic said that animation underneath you is super nice and clean. How long did it take you?
The one for subscribe?
I would assume.
That's the beginning of our a lot of our videos and stuff like that. That was our trailer, our call to action intro.
Yeah. How long did it take you?
I had to do it twice, so I would say probably about 10 hours of editing to get it right. Because I had to go and individually take screenshots of each segment. And then the mouse moves part way, but the screens are also moving as well, but they all had to be in unison. And it's to create that effect of somebody moving a mouse to give it that kind of more, like, semi-realistic. I mean, it's still a bit, it's not perfectly jittering everywhere. It's not perfectly natural, we'll say, but at least it gives the feel of it, so...
Yeah, nobody sees it. It's not perfect, like I say. You can actually check our intro here. I'm going to put the link in the chat. So if you want to see the full-size version on your mobile devices or screens, you can go and check it out. With the music, it's right there. It was March 29th published. Wow. Basically the day that we went live.
That's true, huh?
Yeah, I didn't realize that. The day we went live, first on our channel, you put our intro out on there too. So go check it out. That's the link in the chat. Quick answer to Rena. You can do your PayPal. Just search in Google paypal.me. That will get you to the button instead of the link. Make the button and add it to your social media places. You can add different other stuff there too, not just social media. Okay, now we have a couple more questions, so let's speed through them. Esther, Jesse, Robert Garza. Is it just me or does this happen a lot? People come to my channel, say, great channel, show love back, but my count does not go up. Are they even subbing to me or just trying to get subs?
Sometimes it's adjusting through it, and there's like during a purge, like when the purge is a little more active, sometimes it won't show up, and sometimes they're just lying. I get it too. Everybody gets it. I just don't freak on it too much. I know certain ones I've gone into and they're like, I got you. And I'm looking at Social Blade because I like to leave it open just to get an idea. And I notice it's not really moving anywhere. I'm not surprised by it. What can you do? Keep moving on. Keep moving on to and sometimes they might update after, so don't count them. Don't call them out, and I know you don't, but I see some of them like going into it all the time and like fighting with channels. It just looks bad then on you. Let them look bad,
Our Heritage Productions are in GA TV. Welcome back. Construction Cronies. Sometimes I say I saw you in Puša live stream, but I only mean it to let them know, and I never say or expect a sub out of it. Is that okay? Yeah, and I already answered that in the chat as well. Just somebody asked if to delete those comments that come from us. If they don't ask for sub back, don't delete them. It's fine to connect the channels. We do that all the time because somebody might actually more likely to maybe check you out if they know that somebody else they know you. It's like friend of friends.
If you went up to somebody in the street, hey, how are you, and put your hand out, they might be thrown back. But if you went back and say like, oh, hi, I'm a friend of Brenda's and she was telling me, but your name's Dave, right? You use it as an opener that way. Yeah. But yeah, if they're insisting it's because of like returning subscribers, then
delete them completely and don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Off of their heads.
So we have questions from Andre 97. So clean and organized channels help out to attract attention, right? But how do you get noticed outside the YouTube community?
Well, we kind of talked about that already.
Yeah, we talked about that already. And I think Andrea is new to our channel. So the more you come to our shout-out videos and Tuesday Tech Talk, we talk a lot about that when we review the channels in the shout-out time as well as Tuesday Tech Talk. We cover it all the time constantly. So I think it definitely going to help if you hang around those days. And yeah, we covered about the social media as well earlier on as well. Build community.
Yes,
I think that helps a lot.
That's right. Build a following. That's what anything else doesn't. It's like a club band that works their way up to playing, at state fairs and so on and so forth. They're building a community the whole time, and that's what you want to do. Franks the Tank 619, how you doing? Great to see you.
Is there a central place where creators offer their services and talents for barter? Well, I think it depends on the communities. Maybe there is.
Be careful with that. That's a very loaded word. There's two parts. There's a healthy way of doing that, and there's I'm trying to pick my words very carefully here. If it's any way to support each other, stay away from it. Because it's usually got tags onto it. I'm trying to dance around specifics here. If it's a place like that's what we've tried to turn Tech Talk Tuesday into as an example. Like we encourage people, if somebody's in here and they have trouble writing their about section, somebody's good at writing that but needs help with art for maybe a banner, maybe you can work something out. That's a great thing. That's like almost like a collab in itself. On the other hand, if it's got to do with like falling under groups and oh wow, this is so hard to dance around with. I know what I'd like to say, but I said the other week it's good to be an island, at a peninsula, not an island or a colony. Don't end up in the colony. Keep yourself original. Go to where you can meet people, but you're not tied at the hip with it. Go to places that don't like hold you accountable, or you have to remain part of and able to do stuff like that. This here is a lot like a work meetup, you know, where a lot of businesses get together, a luncheon, hand out business cards to each other. They might work out a deal or something like that, but the whole group here is not under a deal. I hope I'm answering this right, because man, do I've never tap danced like this before, I don't think. So it depends what you're going for, but for doing graphics and all this stuff and helping out, and you can just work it amongst each other, that's a fantastic thing to do. Not everybody's great at everything, and with YouTube you have to wear so many hats that it's hard for us to do everything all well. So yes, exactly. Free to laugh now. It's best to change. So it's best to exchange talent through relationships.
Yeah,
well
exactly.
Yes.
And like lots of the time, we, for example, I think like my personal opinion is better to offer just things for free. Let's say, like if you want to offer your services, and then if somebody wants to give you back something, they do. If they don't, they don't. For example, in our Discord, there's like a question, question section where people just ask questions, okay? And nobody's required to do anything, not even answer questions, but sometimes people help with about sections. Sometimes, I know Jason does banners, things like that. It's not that you're required to do something back for it. It's just the options are there, and people are kind of like networking within that, the same as Andrew always calls this business luncheon. Kind of in that matter, without all this, well, if I do this, you do that. Because I think when you start to do that, often the problems rise. When you just do it with an open kind of like, well, it's free, I do that, and whatever, it just comes back. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Nobody's bitter about it,
That's why don't volunteer for something that you don't want to see through. Like you don't, some people feel like obligated to do that. Do it because it's a good benefit. And like sometimes you don't get, they might not do something in exchange for you. Xenia's right, but you still get noticed by that. A lot of times if you make a banner for something, they'll probably make like a quick video or shout out saying, I hope you like the new banner, or such and such made it. You can see the link below. If they don't, there's nothing you can do, but it's not worth fighting about. But a lot of people tend to do stuff like that, so it is a win in the end. So just be careful of groups that have locks around it, I guess we'll call it, to do stuff like that. Be your own person, be your own channel.
And thank you just so much to Frank the Tank.
You're so good to us.
Thank you.
You are so kind to us. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
We do appreciate it.
And a special shout out, Jeremiah Silva, as requested, to all the people with mental disorders. And you're not alone. There's lots of people that have lots of different mental things and emotional things that they have to deal with. So don't feel alone.
Is there anything else left?
Yeah, High Country Fly Life. I just wanted to answer that. Or Andrew wanted to answer.
No, go ahead.
So he just wanted to clarify about watching it's hard to read it, so maybe if you want to check it out to clarify about watching the different other channels.
Yes, okay, that's what I mean. Like if it's part of the YouTube thing like that, I mean, because if you're planning to leave comments and stuff like that, yes, you would do it under your main channel that you're growing on YouTube. What I mean is you're all done and you want to watch Phil DeFranco, or your kids want to watch whatever it is they watch on here and all those things that aren't directly related to it, then you go off. But yes, even those ones do branch you off. So, but it's hard because you want to promote your channel as well. But you don't want to put it more into that than you have to. So save the stuff that's not related, even like watching to grow your channel by networking. Leave that for the other one. So, we're getting rated by Canoe and Hound Adventures. No way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God, that's so awesome. Great to see that. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. Welcome, Herbert. And thank you so much, buddy. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. That's so much appreciated. Thank you so much. And the last question of the day from Unique Gifts, who asked their family mom channel and get the how do they get views and traffic, create good thumbnails, and learn how to make intro, but still not moving.
Well, just I haven't looked at your channel yet tonight, but it's just basically all those things and more, and just keeping it. You got to go through a checklist. You got to make sure you've covered all your bases. You've got those things. use TubeBuddy. Make sure all your videos and everything are or even your live streams once they're done, they have everything on the list. Pin, comment, heart, comment. Tags are proper, all that stuff. Keep wanting to get better. Keep networking it. And find groups. I mean, a lot of channels... Go to like it depends what you do. Like certain ones do very well. That Travels with Bruce tonight. Travel channels do very well, like his, because he has a large Facebook community. And actually, he said something tonight that he says, I encourage. There's some vloggers that like to use my videos, and I encourage them to do so. Like they're referring to them and stuff like that, putting links in the chat. Bloggers are a great place to get into, especially if you have niches. If you're a farming community, find vloggers or groups on Facebook that deal in like farm equipment, farming practices, farming life, all those things. Get into those, and those are great places to get the word out about what you do. Awesome Epic Adventures, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you.
Lothar 900, thank you so much for joining us as well.
If you pre-schedule a live, do you get watch time? If people come in no, before you go live, there's no time. It's only once you start. Yeah. Like we do our pre-show, then we're getting time for it. But before that, if people are hanging around and stuff like that, there's nothing. It's once you hit the go live button, the clock starts counting. So, Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you, Eric. All of you guys in here, thank you so much. Guys, we've been on for 3 hours, over 3 hours, so it's about time for us to head out. But thank you guys so much for being here and all the great questions and that. I'm glad you guys enjoyed Tech Talk Tuesday so much. That is really awesome. You guys make it awesome because it is a group effort and you guys do it very well. Once again, don't forget, if you can, we'd love the help, and hopefully it can promote your channel a bit too. Head over to if you guys can make a shout out video about, here, let me put in the full one. That's better. If you guys can do a quick shout out video, we are on the road to 8K. We're right now 120 away. If you guys could make a quick shout out video letting your followers know about what we do and put this in the title, hashtag Pusa Road to 8K, come on over and add it to the playlist. We'll feature you guys. And if you have any trouble doing that, just let us know and we'll put it in for you. Let us know either way if we missed it, because we definitely want to see it. And once we get past 8K, we're going to spin the wheel with a special wheel made with all you guys' channel names onto it. And whoever it lands onto, we're going to have it's a bit rough because I want to keep it loose for whatever channel's on here. Every channel's at different levels, but basically come up for an hour or two. We'll talk about your channel, other ways to improve it and stuff like that, or an interview, or both combined. But it's a great way for you guys to be seen. It's a great way for us to get seen. You guys know way more people than we do. We've already got a lot of submissions, but we would love to have more. So if you guys can go over and check that out, it's on our homepage. That would be awesome. Hunting with Stuff with J&J. How you doing? Great to see you, John. Hope you're doing well tonight. All my followers are also yours, Random Quake. There you go. There you go. I'm sure you got lots that we don't know. But keep going. Keep looking. And this sucks. I can't live stream yet. I think strike. Yeah, Frank's the Tank. We'll talk about that a bit more though in another one. Let us know what's going on in our next one. Maybe we can talk about it a little more. This is awesome. Yes, West Haven is up there, and it's great to see you. Much love to you.
And Random Quick, we did answer your question, so you have to roll it back now. We did answer. I thought you're about being 13, yes, and being underage. So roll it back. There were links and stuff like that answering your question.
Interviews, we're kind of going a bit of a different route right now. I mean, for the shout out, so that everybody's open to it. As long as they talk in their video, and I mean, there's something we can do with it, we'll definitely bring them up. Interviews, we're kind of in a bit of a decision-making point right now, what we're going to do with them from this point on. So, but we'll definitely let you know. Man, I would love the opportunity to be like, oh, well, if you can make a video, that's a step to do it. Canoe Hound Adventures. Just like you can go to our homepage and see what some of the other people made and made one of your own and put it up. That would be awesome. Oswald, by the way, I want to say hi to you a while ago. Great to see you. Great to see you. So many great channels in here, guys. How do you pick and who do you interview? That's kind of a hard one. We have had some up and coming channels as well. We mix them up a little bit. We're really though trying to like build on channels that come in that's already been in it for a while and can kind of come back and give a bit like a VidCon seminar. You know what they do about their channel. They have to be very interesting. Like the last one we had on was Ken Heron. He's getting close to 90,000. But there is other droners out there, and maybe somebody will have them. But we just found Ken Heron is one of those people that is really good at representing the community, but he's also very charismatic. That's a big thing too. You could have somebody really good at what they do and very popular, but they're not very talkative. They're not very engaging for live streams and stuff like that. So it's kind of on a case by case. We send out requests, and that's how we usually look for it. And we do get rejected. There's not everybody jumps at the gun, but if you don't know until you try. So JJ the Pimp. Wow, I love it. There you go. Oh my God, my daughter would go crazy right now. She'd be freaking out when she's seen this. That is awesome. Thank you so very much for the selfie. And we got the Crohn's chick. I know she took off, but it's great to see her up here. New setup. Joining on. She is so into. I love it. I love it. She's so well set up and organized and everything. That's the way to do it. We have. There's Chris Rossetti up here. Ship has finally come in on YouTube in San Francisco. Wow, that is beautiful. What an amazing shot. That was such a great selfie.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Well done. Very, very well done. Video call-in show tweeted out. Awesome. Such a great help. Let's see here, guys. And there you go, guys. Pusa Studios is doing Tech Talk tonight. He looks so thoughtful there. I love it. You're awesome, Dave. Always awesome. Much love to you. Well, guys, it is 20 after, and it is time we bring this to a rest. Please hit the like button. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe so we can... Oh, you lost signal, D90? Oh, that sucks. It's great seeing you, though. Great seeing you. Oh, Tazzy, we're just on our way out, guys. So often I recently bought a condo. Born Bros, never worry. Anytime. Hey, life comes first, my friend. I hope it's all going well with that. And it's always great to see you whenever you can make it. Guys, we love you very much. Much love to you, Philip. Thank you guys so much for everything.
And tomorrow we're going to be back at 7 p.m. Eastern with our special guest, Finders, Beepers, History Seekers. Is going to be talking about them trying to fight off Warner Brothers' copyright claim that was false. You're going to hear all about their travel to Russia and having the problems in Estonia when they supposedly caught a filming location of undisclosed movie by Warner Brothers, and that's why they claimed them with a strike twice now. So we're going to talk about that.
It's going to be interesting, guys. You're not going to want to miss this. This is like right on the ground floor.
Yeah, it's wrongful. It is a Goliath against the ant, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow, and not only about their case, but in general about copyright and all of those issues that come with it on YouTube here. So if you're interested about that and interested to hear the story about what exactly happened and what movie were they filming that they're trying to hide from everybody, even on YouTube, check out us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be tomorrow. And then on Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, as always, we're running with our European edition of Shoutout Wheel. The regular version? I don't know. We'll see. 1 p.m. Eastern, everybody welcome. No passports necessary, but it is an earlier edition. 1 p.m. Eastern. And on Friday, Creators Therapy, Friday Night Live at 9 p.m. Eastern. 2 hours later than usually we are on because we're just let it loose. And the wheel is coming at the beginning. We review the channels. We chat. We laugh. It was crazy by the end of night. And it's really fun. All our schedule is in our About section. So check that all out.
Hi, Night Girl. How are you? Sorry, we're just on our way out, but it's great to see you. If anybody hasn't hit the like button, please do on the way out. And guys, let's go read the video call-in show. Let's go over and say hi to them. So,
That's right. Video call and show is live. So from Puša with Love, click that link. Say hi in the chat. You'll find it interesting. It's a lot of fun and it's different.
That's right.
And entertaining. And maybe you are going to be up. Who knows?
And I'm just changing. I'm going to put up the other link before somebody says it's not working because I put the long link and I know some of you are on phones. So have no fear. I shall fix that. It's been a while since we've done this, so I forgot to do that. So there you go.
Yes, that's right, guys. And yeah, hope you have a great day.
There you go, guys.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Take care, guys. Much love. Be well. Cheers and keep creating. We'll see you soon. Thank you for everything.